It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks.
Opie and Anthony.
Standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
All right, we get it.
I got a piece of the Berlin Wall, and it sat in my apartment for a while, and no one gave a crap. So guess what? I don't have a piece of the Berlin Wall anymore.
You threw away
Hell yeah, I did.
a piece of history.
Hell yeah, I did.
I've been tired for 12 years. For the love of God.
Alkadoses. One time I got the best conduct grade I ever got was a C-, and the teacher wrote in parentheses gift next to it.
Gift.
That was nice and wet.
Jimmy.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Headphones every goddamn day.
What's
I
wrong?
come in here every day. I come in here and my headphones are snagged on stuff, and it leaves me 3 inches of cord. My head is against the telephone screen. I need slack. Cut me some slack.
No one takes you seriously until you break something, though.
Well, that's true. We learned that.
Rip out some wires and start breaking stuff.
Ugh.
Join the dark side. My bill came in yesterday. It's a doozy.
It's a Lulu.
There's an empty space where a CD player used to be a couple days ago, and a bill to match. I'm buying my own CD player and I'm putting it in here.
Yeah, and then it'll be. You'll treat it nicer, and if it'll work.
I'm not accepting the corporate price they quoted me.
No.
What the hell, man? You can get a CD
Go
player
to Best Buy
for a lot less than $2,000. What the hell did I break? Were you kidding?
Yeah.
I don't play by your rules. I'm going to Best Buy. I'll buy a CD player and I'm going to install it myself.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Get in there. Roll up your shirt sleeves.
That's what I'm going to do. Going to use some elbow grease.
Elbow grease.
$2,000+ for a CD player. Who are you kidding? Good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. I hate your effing oatmeal, Jimmy.
Oh, it's lovely.
Let's just attack each other today.
It smells like Vermont in here.
I love oatmeal, but
maple syrup.
I hate Jimmy's oatmeal.
It smells. It's very. It's good to get the.
Shut up.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's your oatmeal every goddamn morning. The same thing. Place smells like maple syrup, and Jimmy's got a smile on his face.
Tell us how you really feel.
Whoa.
Whoa. 877-212-ONA. You got the ONAradio.com. Great website as far as all the visual stuff we do on the show. You go right there and you go, oh, that's what they were talking about this morning. Is the Pat Duffy video still up there, getting kicked in the groin?
I would hope so.
Yeah, that's doing pretty good.
That's an entertaining video.
It sure is. And I have to admit that I'm with Anthony with this Michelle Obama.
Would you want to do a threesome? Oh, not that one. The other thing that I can't stand her.
Yeah, I don't really mind Barack. I do mind Michelle Obama. That's where I'm at today. It changes every day, but she was looking on as Bill Clinton was talking last night, and she kind of had that attitude.
Yeah.
I like to keep it safe. She kind of had that attitude.
It's something she calls the attitude.
And she was looking like he better do the right thing for my husband. He better. And then when Bill Clinton obviously was praising Barack Obama, which was all...
I mean, I love this. Do you?
That Bill Clinton is a smooth mother effer, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
You forget how great he was in front of a crowd.
Yep.
He's like Stump Brain was saying this morning, he's a rock star. He's more of a rock star than Barack Obama is.
Oh, yeah.
He gets out there. He is smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what he was all about when he was president, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Eh.
I just liked when he got in front of crowds and stuff. And then
he gave good speeches. People seemed to like him. He was likable.
Yeah.
He had a 2-minute ovation walking in. He couldn't talk for over 2 minutes when he walked out.
Yeah, but he knew how to keep that going. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I did not have sex with that woman ever, not once. Thank you.
Thank you. Which meant keep applauding, keep praising me. No.
Thank you.
That
More
means
thanks.
keep it coming. And then they go to Michelle, and she has this like
scowl,
like a scowl on her face, like he better.
Yeah.
And then of course he's going to do the right thing. He's a party guy in the end.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
No.
And then when he started praising Barack, then her whole attitude started changing.
Yeah, she
Her
started
whole
smiling
attitude.
a little bit with that stupid mouth. She got her bottom lip sticks out further than her top one, and she's like, she puts this stupid smile on. She's trouble. Oh, is she trouble?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that.
And I think she's got a huge influence over her hubby. I think he's pee-whipped, to tell you the truth.
I think she runs the household.
Yeah.
When he's not governing.
She wears the slacks.
She
wears the pantsuit in the family.
Yeah.
And she's got some ideas. If you look back and see some of the stuff she's said, some of the things she's belonged to, organizations, some of the comments she made in her school thesis, things like that. She's kind of a little more on the militant side than Obama likes to let out. And it's just it's infuriating that they're writing about this woman as if she's, oh, look at this. They both have they're loving parents and they love their country and a lifetime of civil service now. And she can't stand America. She can't stand what this country is. It's been stated. She said it in her own words. She said, America is a mean place. America's a mean place. And for the first time ever, she can be proud of America. First time ever? And that was what, a few months ago? What about before that? You weren't proud to live in a country where your husband could get the nomination on a major ticket? Oh, before that you weren't proud? Get out of here. I really cannot stand her.
Well, the whole convention is filled with liars.
Oh, just bullcrap, the
Liars.
whole thing.
Hillary hates Barack.
Right.
Bill Clinton hates Barack.
Hates them both.
Michelle doesn't like those guys. She doesn't like America.
No.
It's just...
They're all just liars, and why doesn't everybody see it?
Right.
I was watching some of the convention last night, and I'm just looking going, they're all full of crap.
They're all full of crap. But in all fairness, because I know where you're going to go with this, the Republicans are going to have the same crap.
Oh, they're just as full of crap.
That's where I'm at. I think both sides are full of crap.
And
in the end.
Who actually buys into it? Are there people? Does everybody go, I know they're full of crap, but I got to pull a handle for somebody? Or do some people go, oh yes. Look how nice she is. She loves America. Look at this one. Oh, Bill Clinton and Hillary, they finally love Barack.
Right.
They hate him.
Let's go over the lies. Bill makes believe he's still in love with his wife. Lie. Hillary makes believe she still likes her husband. Lie.
Or any men.
Or any men. Lie. Allegedly. Who knows? Then you got Hillary making believe she likes Barack. Lie. Bill Clinton making believe he loves Barack and can do a good job for the country. Lie. Michelle Obama looking on, and what is she?
The proud American.
Oh, the proud American.
Lie.
Yes, Jimmy?
Bill Clinton looking like he's still somehow attracted to Hillary.
Lie.
By the way, I figured out that thumb thing, by the way.
Oh, the thumb point.
Yeah, the Bill Clinton thumb point.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anyone smelling his fingers. That's why he doesn't give the old...
The press would get a waft.
Oh, boy, would they. So he keeps those fingers in close and tight and just gives you the thumb, you know what I mean?
But what if what if one night he went with the thumb?
Well...
Then you just see him pointing his fist. Well, and that could be a problem one evening, too.
It's got to be noted, though. Yesterday was a very historical day for this country.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
What happened?
We nominated a black guy.
Oh, the first nomination of a major ticket
ever. That's a very historical thing.
Yeah. All right.
Whether you like it or hate it.
We could stop there, can't we?
Huh?
Say rah rah, look what happened, and then just move on to business as usual.
Yeah. Hey, do we have the Hillary spot? Is this the one though? I don't know if this is the one.
I think that's the same one. She's quoted in both.
Well, I like the new McCain ad where they have Hillary Clinton basically saying McCain has what experience, like foreign policy experience or something like that. And Obama made a good speech in 2002, and that's the big commercial that McCain's running these days.
And it's Hillary. That's the problem I think
that this is it?
The Democrats have always had is the fact that when they're going for the nomination, they beat the crap out of each other. So then when they come up and Hillary goes, he's the best man for the job. Excuse me, they were videotaping you saying he's inexperienced.
Right. Yeah, but there's something that happens. There's that Men in Black thing that happens.
They give the...
And everyone forgets what was said during the primaries.
Yeah. Biden said nasty things about him, too, and he's his vice presidential candidate now.
I know.
He was saying awful things about how inexperienced he is and how McCain would make a great president. And
our whole system is crap.
Yeah.
It really is crap.
I think as the years have gone by, too, we get so much coverage of these guys and every single word they say. Back years ago, you really didn't hear everything. There wasn't a camera rolling when all these candidates were talking bad about their fellow Democrats or Republicans during the primaries. Now, every word out of their mouths is videotaped multiple times from all these networks, 24-hour news agencies. So then when it rolls around and it's time for the nomination, you got them saying everything.
Yeah.
All the bad stuff.
My other observation, I was watching the evening news with, I actually was checking out Kitty Couric last night.
Oh.
And these people on the floor there, Stunt Brain, they're responsible for this whole thing, right? That's why they're there, the delegates?
The delegates.
Yeah, the delegates are there to cast the votes that were set up during the primaries.
Yeah. My observation, the delegates are a bunch of alcoholics.
Yeah.
That have no business being part of this process. Every time they go to the floor and talk to a delegate,
they're all hammered.
They're just, I don't know what they are. They're on something.
Yeah, they've been going to hospitality suites for the last 3 days, and the DNC's been saying, hey, don't drink. No, please don't drink.
Well, something's going on because every time they go to the floor, it's just a babbling idiot.
Well, all the special interest groups are in town, too, and they're just plying them all with liquor and whatever else they can do. And it's one big party.
Oh, I wish a hurricane would hit Denver. They're all in one place.
Rough.
Well, oddly enough,
it's almost impossible. I understand, but special interest groups all in one place.
Well, they're going from Denver to Minneapolis then too. So that caravan is just headed a few hundred miles.
Yeehaw! Yeah. Hop in your covered wagons.
Let's see if this is the McCain ad that we're taking notice of today.
I'm a proud Hillary Clinton Democrat.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is not going to be the one, man. I need the one that everyone is playing, where they're using Hillary's words against Barack Obama.
I was very hurt. Her words, they hurt me.
What do we got there, Sam?
A big head of stupid hair.
We got one of the delegates crying on CNN. We got that.
Crying, that's great.
Yeah. Get a hold of yourself.
Baby, stick your head in gravy.
I do respect the people that... when Hillary said Barack is the man or whatever, her words were, you heard a few boos. Like, no, man, I was for you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to acknowledge this. I don't agree with this. And everyone else just drinking the Kool-Aid. Barack,
chugging down the Kool-Aid.
Even though, literally a couple weeks ago, they were all for Hillary.
Yeah. Hillary's bashing Obama and... Oh.
They're just lying all over the place.
It's lies, and then these people that just...
This one?
Can't see the lies. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, which player? All right, let's try this.
She had the experience and judgment to be president.
Oh, my God.
She won millions of votes, but isn't on his ticket. Why? For speaking the truth. On his plans.
You never hear the specifics.
On the Resco scandal.
We still don't have a lot of answers about Senator Obama.
On his attacks.
Senator Obama's campaign has become increasingly negative.
The truth hurt, and Obama didn't like it.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
I hate that woman's voice.
It's terrible.
The truth hurt.
Okay, look, we got 20 people working for the show behind the scenes. Can you get me the effing commercial that we're talking about?
You know the one we're talking about?
Please. Yeah. Please get the one that I'm talking about.
That was the one.
What?
Here's Biden's comment.
Oh, Biden.
Well, we could do that one, but no, it's the one where she says, and all Obama did was make a good speech in 2010.
Yeah.
That's the one I want to play for everybody today.
Yeah, because those clips are not that bad. Those things she's saying.
Those are just out of context,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
but
you
the
can
one
tell.
they're using now, she basically says, "What has he done?"
Yeah.
She goes, "McCain has all this experience with foreign policy. I believe it was foreign policy, and Obama, he made some speech in 2002. That's damaging. These are like, well, you could pick apart any speech someone makes and get a little something out of it that you could use against somebody.
What does Barack Obama's running mate say about Barack Obama?
You were asked, is he ready? You said, I think he can be ready, but right now I don't believe he is. The presidency is not something that lends itself to on-the-job training.
I think that I stand by the statement.
And what does he say about John McCain?
I would be honored to run with or against John McCain because I think the country would be better off.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
Of course you do, yes. John McCain, and this message kicked ass.
Don't these people know there's tape recorders running when they say things? Dopes.
I hate and I approve this message.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear something like, I'm John McCain, and oh yes, I can't believe he said that.
Wow, he said that? Do you believe it? Play it again.
Play it right. How many ads can we buy in one day? That's my observation today, though. Just nothing but liars. They all lie.
Well, Kevin from Connecticut's asking, why do all of a sudden all the candidates have to say they approve the message? It's because there are a lot of interest groups that put out their own commercials. These PAC. What is it? The PAC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they put out these commercials that sometimes are just horrifically hostile,
Mm-hmm.
and the candidates want to separate themselves from those ads.
Right.
So, obviously, at the end of those, you won't hear I approve this message.
Although they like those ads, but they have
they
to
love
separate
them.
themselves from the fallout.
Oh, they sit in a room and just go, whoa, that was a good one.
He dropped a C-bomb on Hillary.
Hey, let's go to our reporter on the scene. It's Stryker in Denver. Stryker, how are you? How's the convention going?
Please, God, bomb this city and give us some peace.
Oh, God.
Why? What's going on out
Poor
there?
Poor bastard. Stryker!
I'll tell you what, here's the new one that's going on. So we've got a little bit of racism going on out here.
Really?
All the teens and 20-something in the African-American community, and we've got a lot of Ethiopians and Somalis out here, too, are running around with their Obama 08 T-shirts.
In Denver?
Oh, yeah.
Not like an Eskimo moving to Ecuador. Why would a Somali move to Denver?
Wow.
Oh,
Why would they move to Minnesota? You know,
little skinny chest pumping, trying to get oxygen. Jesus. I've been to Denver. I can't breathe when I'm there. It's horrible.
Anyhow, one of the things that's happening out here, and I've heard a couple of mentions this in the media, and my wife experienced this firsthand. She manages a restaurant out at the airport. Is a lot of these kids are coming to work. They're wanting to wear these Obama 08 T-shirts at work. If the employer tells them that they can't wear it, they have to wear their uniform shirt, they're screaming that the employer is racist.
Oof. Yeah, you'll get that.
Of course.
And it's going to kind of start backfiring, I think, here. It's been happening. And, hey, Ope, I know you're a fan of Rage, aren't you?
Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah.
No, just rage.
Oh,
just being enraged.
That was a real question because I am a fan of Rage.
It's addicting anger, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love when I rage.
It's also contagious.
It is.
Yeah,
Someone else is mad, you just like, ugh, yeah.
I am a fan of Rage. I got a 2,000 plus. What was the exact total? Like close to $2,300 bill for breaking some equipment the other day.
Was that $2,300?
That's the corporate price. That's why I'm going to Best Buy and I'm buying my own CD player.
That's why these companies. It's like the United States government and the legendary $50,000 toilet seat or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Why don't these companies do a little shopping around and find a CD player that isn't $2,500?
Yeah, exactly.
Christ, you go to a store and just buy one for nothing.
Well, it's some kind of like what? Like
exactly. It's some kind of what?
What do they try to say? It's
professional grade.
Professional grade.
Yeah. Take your professional grade and. Hey, Stryker, what about Rage Against the Machine?
Anyhow, they put on a free concert here yesterday for one of the protest groups.
Of course they did.
Rumor has it the lead singer got up there was encouraging protest of any and all nature, which I guess isn't going over, which kind of irritated a few city leaders who actually supported the concert.
Well, when you invite Rage Against the Machine to play, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, those guys are angry.
They certainly are.
They're angry millionaires.
Yes, they
Let
see
them have their anger.
They see the machine and they rage against it.
They're raging against it.
Yeah, the way machine.
Well, the fun part of the convention.
They like to drive down Rodeo with a shotgun.
Right.
Ooh, wow, that's getting a little crazy for me.
Crazy.
Yeah, Rodeo. That's a great place to go and
right.
fun.
And I'll tell you one thing.
Guns there.
They're not going to do what you tell them. They'll just say F you.
I love Rage Against the Machine, but it's kind of silly when you know how rich they are. Why don't you roll down, some main street in Compton?
Yeah.
Trying to cause some problems.
I don't think they have any of that, Cuban money.
Yeah.
Some of that Fidel Castro cash. I don't think they're sporting that. I think it's American dollars in their bank accounts.
Sure. Also, I'm in...
angry.
I'm also in Camp Chris Cornell as far as that breakup went, so...
Oh, yeah.
Huge fan of Chris Cornell. All right, whatever. Stryker, thank you.
Stryker!
Goodbye, Stryker. Here's the commercial we've been trying to play for the last 15 minutes. We finally got it.
It's 3 a.m., and your children are safe and asleep. Who do you want answering the phone?
Uncertainty, dangerous aggression, rogue nations, radicalism.
I know Senator McCain has a lifetime of experience that he will bring to the White House, and Senator Obama has a speech he gave in 2002.
Hillary's right. John McCain for president.
I'm John McCain, and I approve this message.
Of course
Wholeheartedly.
you do. Of course you do.
Let me ask you something. She had to know. The Clintons are too politically smart to think that this stuff wouldn't be brought up. There's no way she could say this stuff and not think it would be brought up if it came to this. She's too smart.
They're politically savvy. They've been in the business many years.
She's saying all this stuff because she didn't believe she was going to lose this thing. She didn't think she was going to lose this thing. It's all, it was all or nothing for her.
Well, then, if she didn't think she was losing, why praise McCain?
Yeah,
because she'd be going against him.
That's a really good point.
So, I think Jimmy's right. It was a way to turn the screws on Obama later on.
But the McCain thing, you know what? Yeah, I totally missed that one, Jimmy.
Maybe that because she understood this was a way to hit him and try to get McCain elected somehow.
Yeah.
So in 4 years she could take another crack at it.
Yep.
You're exactly right. They have a history of scorched earth policy.
Scorched earth, yeah.
They burn everything behind them.
Yeah.
And it's all about going forward and what the next thing happening is. And look at the Carvilles in their lives who are advising them on what to do in every next step. And that's an exact plan that they probably had a safety door ready to go.
Yep.
So the 2012, she's back. I'm here.
Yeah, because her and McCain like each other. It's like I don't think she would have crap talked McCain other than maybe hitting him on some policy issues. But she wasn't going to. Yeah. I think she really just doesn't like Obama, or she thinks he's kind of stinks.
In a perfect world, man, McCain wins this thing, does one term, and she has one more shot at it.
She's probably more qualified as far as experience. And she's probably tougher on foreign policy than Obama will be. You can't like her.
And I think this
she's not likable.
No.
But I think this loss makes her stronger as she moves forward.
Let's be realistic.
But if Barack wins and he gets 8 years, then she's screwed because she's going to be too old.
Be realistic here. Obama is in the position he's in right now because of his charisma. And he gave a great keynote speech 2002.
I remember that.
I
had no idea who this guy was.
No one did. No one knew. They couldn't say his name for friggin' 6 months.
And I went, wow, this guy could speak.
Yeah.
That's all I was thinking.
It's like, wow, he really fired up the Democrats and everything. And that put him in the spotlight like it would put a rock star in the spotlight. No one knows what this guy does. No one knows his policies. They're starting to a little bit now that he's the nominee, finally. But for the most part, no one knows his policies. No one knows where this guy stands on a lot of these issues he says he's going to solve. I love when they get up there, and we will have affordable health care for every American. How's that going to happen?
Yeah.
How the hell is that going to happen in this economy? Oh, they have all these great ideas they come out with no way of implementing them. Rock star.
And the rock star speaks tonight.
Yep.
It's coming down from what, the mountains?
Mount Olympus. They built a friggin' temple for him to appear with columns and stuff. Looks like my living room.
That's going to be fun to watch. Yeah. I'll be watching tonight.
70,000 people, right?
75,000.
What is U2 coming on after him?
Yeah. Who do you think you are, Dane Cook?
And then McCain announces his running mate tomorrow. So
yeah.
Oh, that'll be really good to see who you...
And Barack did exactly what we said. You don't need those news stations. We'll tell you how it is right here. We said old white guy. And there you go. He did Biden.
Yep.
See, we're right on top of this stuff.
We know.
And we throw in a few dick jokes in between.
Right.
That's what we do. Opie and Anthony, stay there.
Opie and Anthony.
Hey, good morning to everybody. Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton, you listening, Yankees sucking.
Oof.
What was the score last night?
Another trouncing by the Red Sox.
Oh, yeah. Red Sox coming to town and just kicking the Yankees' ass, and I couldn't be happier.
And Mets back in first?
That's right, baby. Mets won last night. 6-3 over the Phillies.
The Amazins, as I like to call them. The Amazins.
Of course, the Amazins. What was the score? Red Sox beat the Yankees.
What was it? 11 what?
11-3.
Oh,
7 games out.
They are stinking up the place.
Good morning, Boston.
Can they leave the team in the stadium when they knock it down? Is that possible? Just team, stadium, everything.
But you know what?
Well, what?
Hank Steinbrenner gave him a talking to.
Oh.
He sat
perhaps
down.
a bit more.
He sat down those multimillionaires, and he gave them a talking to.
Damn.
So they might be doing a little better.
11-3 they lost.
11-3. And some, midget pitcher beat them. Who was that short guy? Maybe a Boston fan can help us out. They were
Vern Troyer?
They were showing some footage.
Little uniform.
They were showing footage, and the guy was getting the, high fives, a pretty big high five in his case, by the players as the game was over, and he was a short fella. He was a little guy.
Huh.
So there you go.
I got a couple of letters to the editor. Your local newspapers print up. They let the voice of the people out there through their letters to the editor. And quite a few of them commenting on Michelle Obama and her speech that she gave the other night, which I guess got kudos from the Democrats. They love thinking that whoever walks up there is doing a fantastic job. And some people not agreeing.
Can I really quickly tell you something, too?
Oh, sure.
We're getting a look at what communism would be like. Because you watch this convention every night, you're like, wow, look, our government can't do anything wrong. Everyone's in agreement.
Everyone's perfect.
Everyone is applauding everything that's said. There's no opposition.
It's fantastic. Right after anyone gives a speech, they go to the floor, talk to some delegates, maybe talk to other politicians. They're like, that was a fantastic speech. One of her best, I believe. One of her best.
And then you forget that it's this is so one-sided. And then this morning you got Rudy Giuliani and a few of the Republicans going,
it was stupid.
They're stupid.
She's stupid.
That was a joke. She was unprepared. That speech was full of lies.
Yeah, he's like, well, it was better than Hillary's speech. Or, it was good for us.
Yeah, but man, when you watch it at night, it is like it's a peek at what communism would be.
They can do no wrong.
Yes. Anyway, sorry, Anthony.
That's all right. The letters came in. Here's this one. Michelle Obama, she claimed in her speech that she loves America. And she did. She made a point of saying that in her speech, which if you can't point that out as being rehearsed and written by someone else to try to counter the fact that she said it was the first time she was ever proud of America when her hubby was, led into the club, I guess. So she said in her speech that she loves America. She sure does love America now that her husband's worth just went up, getting the nomination. Michelle loves America as much as Hillary loves Barack. I'm surprised Michelle didn't get choked up reading that lie off the teleprompter. That's from old Bill Green there in Brooklyn.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill. Not a big fan. And who was sitting next to Barack Obama when Reverend Jeremiah Wright was giving his hate-filled racist sermons? It was Michelle. Did she object to those sermons? Did she get up and leave because she was offended? Did Michelle persuade her husband to leave? Or has she ever condemned Wright's views? The voters want to know. Thank you, Larry Trapani from Queens.
Mm-hmm.
But lots of these letters, The same things pretty much over and over. People don't seem to like this woman.
She's not likable.
Or she's not likable.
She's not likable like her husband.
No, Barack is...
he's got the charisma. He's smooth, and he's like they've been saying, he's a rock star, but she doesn't have that same feel when you look at her and when she speaks.
Let's be honest here. Barack is a crossover guy. He appeals to white people and appeals to black people. That's how he does. And people have said it before and been criticized, but he is the image of what I believe white people want as the first black president. I don't think white America is really ready for a hip-hop president. I don't think we want a gangster rapper in there. This guy's a crossover. Mm-hmm. It doesn't necessarily mean his wife is, which I don't think she is. She's not very likable. She comes off, and her ideology from years ago comes off as very extreme, And I think that comes out when she talks unrehearsed. And Barack has been trying to keep her quiet, which is fun to watch.
Right.
When they're sitting on a little park bench and she starts talking and the camera's on her, he looks like, don't say anything stupid. You tell me I'm almost in.
How many times have you seen them interviewed together where you see Barack like, hey, now.
She's got to have goon arm marks on her arms, legs, goon leg marks, where he just squeezes a leg in that shut the F up motion.
You make a good point about the hip-hop thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, anything new, whenever you want to try something new, you don't go all in.
No.
You got to start slow.
A little slow at first.
You know what I mean? Like, you want to talk your girl into maybe a little with the You don't go all in. You start with the and then work your way up to the
You want a threesome, you don't go, hi, this is Michelle.
Right.
Right. You ease into it. You want to maybe have the girl stare at the pillow during some moments. You got to watch it. It's easy. You got to take it easy. You don't just go smashing right through the door.
Let me go to Brandon in Utah. He's got a great observation. Brandon, how are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, it's funny watching CNN and then flipping it over to Fox and seeing the difference between the point of views they both have.
Oh, yeah.
Well, of course.
That is funny.
I mean, Fox is so ridiculous Republican and CNN so ridiculous Democrat. It's funny.
Yeah. There you go.
Love you, Jimmy.
You got to put the two networks cable networks together, and then you get a better point of view.
You got to go back and forth because CNN was just like, my goodness, what a great convention. The speech Hillary gave, getting raves by everybody. You turn to Fox, they're wearing clothespins on their nose. P.U. She stinks.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Hey, so Barack made a surprise, but I guess this is what you do every time.
Yeah.
You get the photo op with the ticket. So Biden's doing his thing, and then Barack comes out or something like that. I had to go to bed. What time was this at? 1 in the morning? What?
It was late because after Clinton spoke longer than he was supposed to, then Kerry spoke, and then Biden spoke, and then Biden's wife came out, and then she said, "We have a surprise guest." Meanwhile,
everyone knows
there was an armada of planes leading his plane into town, and they covered the motorcade going to the convention center. Nobody was surprised.
No one's surprised. Maybe the big surprise was him kissing her on the mouth.
Yeah, he gave Biden's wife a nice kiss.
Yeah. Biden's wife gets a kiss on the mouth from Barack.
Yeah?
I got jungle fever. Jungle fever. Yeah. Little kiss on the mouth.
So Clinton talked for how long?
He was supposed to talk for 10 minutes. He talked for like 25, 30.
He's been known to
He's got his own
go
rules. I love that guy because he's got his own rules.
Kerry had to follow him, that bore.
Herman Munster went on after Bill Clinton last night.
Lily, I'm voting Obama, Lily.
Here's, what do we got? Okay, yeah, Barack coming out.
I think the convention's gone pretty well so far. What do you think?
Cheap applause.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I think Michelle Obama kicked it off pretty well, don't you think?
Did she?
He's like a host at a bad comedy club.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out.
Come on, people.
This is all I got.
Right.
Hey, look, Billy Burr.
If I'm not mistaken, Hillary Clinton rocked the House last night. And
yeah, when she walked in, those thighs.
I think
literally.
President Bill Clinton reminded us of what it's like when you've got a president who actually puts people first. Thank you, President Clinton.
Yeah, whatever.
Puts people first.
There's a few lies in that little speech there.
That was just a lousy run of things to say in a row, even though they were all nice. It was just.
I don't think he should have said puts people first. He should have said something like who puts people in front of him.
Yeah.
On their knees.
Yeah.
Might have been a little more accurate.
Showed fat girls that you have value too.
Yeah.
Yeah, helping fat Americans feel good about themselves.
It's just so funny watching these two families who really do want to strangle.
Oh, they hate each other, having to kiss each other's asses.
Right.
Oh.
How about a hand for the White Devils?
Yeah. And boy, how about those? Right? Give a big hand. Come on. That's right, Barack. Slap me 5. Side.
I really didn't think this was going to be, fun to watch on TV, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Who doesn't see right through this?
Hell out of it.
This transparent relationship. Who doesn't see through it?
Hey, what happened to the fist bumping? Remember the Obamas?
Ah, yeah.
Bumping?
You won't see that no more.
I guess that's going to disappear unless maybe it's going to come back tonight.
We'll see.
It got a little. I think it got a little too much bad press because it looked a little. I don't know. A little too. What?
It looked impersonal and stupid.
It looked silly.
Like no one wants to see a cute thing a couple does. Like if they locked pinkies and then waved their thumbs at each other. Nobody wants to see that crap. Do that at home.
Keep it for the house.
Yeah, you're running the country.
Hey, was Biden good last night?
A fist bump in the eye when she gets lippy.
Exactly.
Biden was good. He's always good. He's really a smooth speaker, and he's very easy to understand. He brings up very common language, and he's happy.
He tripped up a lot, though.
But he does that.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. He kind of trips up on his words a few times. He corrects himself, so it's not like he just lets him blow by, but he does kind of trip up a lot.
Too many liquid lunches, you thinking?
I don't know.
Well, he's had a little aneurysm in the past, hasn't he?
Yeah, they had to cut his head open, and then they're
repair work.
Putting doll hair in his head, little Barbie doll hair.
It's funny you mention that because I heard that Obama made a deal with Mr. Biden.
Really?
Yes, for every vote they get, Mr. Biden gets another hair plug. So
one strand
per vote.
Wow,
that they get.
Well,
Stunt Brain laughing a little hard.
He should have a hell of a head of hair.
Stunt Brain would like that deal, right?
I would love it.
Hey, remember when I said that these people on the floor, they're a little,
gay?
With the delegates.
Oh, drunk.
There's something going on with these people. And they were the ones that are responsible for what we're seeing on TV, right?
Yeah.
This is one of the delegates on the floor yesterday.
Will you cast that vote for him in November? Will you cast your vote for Burr?
Well, because there's a little controversy, because the Hillary supporters don't want to, cast a vote for Obama now.
Right.
They still want to, support Hillary no matter what, even though Hillary said, please vote for Obama. I'm going to vote for Obama.
She's out of it.
So there's a bit of controversy, so they went to the floor to ask some of these delegates.
Barack Obama in November, or will you vote for McCain, or will you not vote at all?
I will not vote for McCain. I will not vote for McCain. But for the first time since I was 18, and that's been a long time, I may be faced with something I don't want to have to deal with. I've never not voted. I am one of the strongest Democrats I know. I call up all my family and say, call. You need to get out the house. I don't care how much rain is pouring down. I don't care what's going on in your schedule. You need to vote. And for the first time, I'm faced with not being a person who calls them and say, go vote. They may have to call me and tell me and remind me of how hard and how long we strive to get to the right to vote, the right to be here. Experience count. I don't care what anybody tell you. And his resume is just, it's good.
Okay, Ann Price Mills, thank you so much for joining us.
Why cut her off?
Appreciate it. Obviously, a very emotional delegate.
Let her
she doesn't even know at this point whether or not she's going to vote in November. A very difficult decision for her.
Who was she? Was she just a person or Democrat?
She was a Hillary supporter.
She's a delegate on the floor.
Yeah, Hillary
she
supporter.
Wanted Hillary. Hillary didn't get in, so she doesn't think she could vote for Barack. She's not going to vote at all.
Crybaby.
Yeah, God, exactly.
I'd have chased her around with that microphone. What? Say more. Yeah. Blubber into the mic, you lunatic. You cult of personality nut. Oh, enough. I might have to have them call me.
Yeah. We're going to move on to other things after the break. We got another Diddy blog. We love the Diddy blogs.
Diddy blog?
Yes, he's complaining about gas prices.
Oh, I heard about that.
Fuel prices.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe.
Poor Diddy.
Yeah, we got to feel sorry for him, and wait till you hear why we have to feel sorry for P. Diddy.
It costs more to fill his plane?
Yeah, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. Also, we played it yesterday. We got to play it again. The Quentin Tarantino Top Gun speech is
that is good.
Pure brilliance.
Look at Billy.
Billy's going to be here in a few minutes.
Bill Burr's on CW11.
Bill Burr's going to be in studio within moments.
Bill's head is shiny. He's got that Christopher Reeve head.
He's really going, keeping it tight.
Yeah.
He's short hair. It's a little crew cut.
The great Santini.
Hey, sports fans.
Billy's blowing up, man.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got a new CD out. He's going to be in here in a few minutes. He's playing the Stress Factory in New Brunswick Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Is it tonight or no? Friday through Sunday?
We've been pushing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, you're right. Friday.
So, all right, we're going to go to the FU line. We're going to take a break, and then when we get back, we got the P. Diddy blog audio. We got the Quentin Tarantino thing. More of your phone calls. Very, very busy day on the Opie and Anthony show. But first, let's see what you guys are bitching about. It's the FU line.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
You have 6 new voice messages. First voice message.
I want to give a big you to all these folks be off today. Learn how to drive, you pieces of
Next message.
Yeah, I'd like to send a FU to my stupid girlfriend. You suck. I hate you so much. FU!
Next message.
Hey, this is Matt in Jersey. I want to leave a big FU for my stinking, dirty landlord. He won't let us use the driveway. He raised our rent, yet now he makes his girlfriend park in my freaking parking spot. Hey, you.
Next message.
Yeah, I'd like to send a big FU out to my buddy Keith, who called my mother and had me locked up in detox for 7 days. Thanks a lot.
Next message.
I'd like to leave a big FU to my girlfriend who broke up with me this weekend, kicked me out of my apartment, and then came by to my bar 2 nights later to egg my car. You crazy bitch. You.
Next message.
Yeah, hi, I want to be big you to my for exploding on my job interview. You for my shorts. My boss thought it was real funny. You.
End of new messages.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
Thank you and goodbye.
I really believe this show is way above radio.
Put it on the table. Come on, take the underwear. Take the underwear.
Oh, God damn. Oh, God.
It's
like the underpants were dyed brown. And those used to be white. Way above other radio shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tippy Tom's underpants mustache.
Boy, that's bad news.
All right, I think we're ready here.
Oh, fuck! No way! No way! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit!
Enjoy your hepatitis.
Pat fucking Duffy!
Yeah.
We're above radio.
Opie and Anthony. How are you?
Hello.
Stop putting on your makeup as you're driving. Stop it. Stop. Ooh. I see you on the mass pipe. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
Using that eyelash curler. That scissor-looking thing that bends the eyelashes.
Right.
And you gotta make a face like this. How do you drive like that?
I don't know.
How do you drive like that?
And you, stop texting on the LIE. Will you please stop it?
Guilty. I text while I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm one of those
It's
guys.
so dangerous. I got to admit, it's the most dangerous thing you can do. It's worse than talking on a cell phone. Much worse. You're trying to... How many letters can I fit in without looking at the road?
You look up and see how many car lengths you have ahead of you.
Yeah. And then you're like, I could get a whole word. I got to spell there. Okay, T-H-O. Whoa, I'm in another lane.
Yeah.
Put my blinker on like I intended on doing that. Thank God there wasn't a car next to me.
You know, it would be smart, a BlackBerry with, like, the Braille, and then we have to learn Braille, but then it would be cool as hell, right?
Yeah.
To just be typing away without even looking down.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're too old to learn new stuff, so that ain't going to happen. Teach the kids Braille. That's what I say.
Yeah.
So then they will text safely when they get older. Hey,
I got to say hi to
another officer. What happened?
No, just some guy, I guess, in a red Camaro on the Wantagh Parkway yesterday. That
you blew by.
Attempted. No, I don't start these things. I really don't. He blasts by me. First he gets next to me, and then just blasts by me. And
what were you driving?
The Shelby.
Oh, okay.
And so I had to goose it and just stomp on it. And he was so far gone. And then I looked down at the speedometer, and I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it because I don't want to implicate myself in anything or make it seem like I drive too fast or anything.
Oh, really? 70 miles an hour? Wow. What are you, crazy?
Perhaps more than that. 130? But it was funny. I didn't even keep on. It was just... It was the sickest thing. And I was at like half... I was in about third gear, half throttle, and he's starting to catch up.
Yeah.
So I just really stomped it, and you hear the supercharger kicks in, and he was gone so fast I couldn't even see where he was anymore behind me, and that's when I looked down and went, "Oh,
that's why.
Okay. This is why I get pulled over.
155.
This is why." No, not 155. That's crazy. That's too fast.
150.
Nah, not closer.
Don't worry, Jimmy. The marketing team is working on the new poster, so.
Oh, Jesus.
Why are you doing that?
Because it was so much fun. It's just so much fun.
You know, it's fun to listen to.
Go fast. I like driving fast. It's just a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I like paying my mortgage.
Yeah, well. Well, I'll try to keep it down a little lower then, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Please.
Apologize.
Please. I think it's fun.
And the Camaro's fault.
Sure. Blame it on the Camaro. Hey,
Dummy.
We got the Quentin Tarantino and we got Diddy. Ooh.
What?
What was that?
Usually have that turned off. It's in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Turn that volume off. Hi. Oh, it's an officer friend.
Saying shut the F up. Saying shut the F up.
Between the two, I would say Diddy because I haven't heard that yet.
Diddy.
All right, let's do Diddy.
I
want to thank Danny. I think it was Danny. He turned us on to the Diddy blog, and it's very entertaining.
Diddy blog.
Because Diddy's suffering just like you and I. He's suffering with the gas prices out there.
Yes. He's hurting. He's feeling it in his pocket.
You know, we're all bitching because we're, paying about $100 at the pumps to fill her up?
If you got a big SUV, it's going to cost you about $100.
Yeah. So, Diddy's feeling the crunch, too, you know? He's the everyday man.
Old Diddy.
And he talks about it on his video blog.
Does he?
What a pompous, self-important ass.
What hardships is Diddy going through? I have to know.
You got to listen to this one, Ed.
Diddy blog number 12. Diddy blog number 12. Gas prices are too much high. As you know, I do own my own jet, but I've been having to fly back and forth to L.A. pursuing my acting career. Okay? Now, if I'm flying back and forth like twice in a month, that's like 200,000, 250,000 round trip. That. I'm back on American Airlines right now. Okay? Check this out. Your boy Diddy, right now is on American Airlines. Look, gas prices are too I want to give a shout out to all my Saudi Arabian brothers and sisters and all my brothers and sisters from all the countries that have oil. If y'all could please send me some oil for my jet, I would truly appreciate it. But right now, I am actually, can you believe this? I'm actually flying commercial. That's how high gas prices are. Okay, so I feel you.
If I was a Diddy fan, I would stop buying his crap immediately.
Yeah.
What happens to these guys? He honestly thinks people are going to be like, oh, my God, Diddy. Like, what happens? They lose touch.
It costs him $250,000. And, he has to fly back every month.
And he's talking to his fans going...
Back and forth every month.
Look, check it out. Diddy's... Look, I have to be like you.
Yeah, I'll be like Diddy and ground my jet.
It really is mind-boggling that he's like, I'm actually flying... That American flight he's taking, I'm going to guess it's in L.A. to JFK, is a $5,000 round trip. It's a lot of money in first class for the American flight.
It's $250,000.
If he does it
Diddy.
with his, private jet.
Bleep that.
He really thinks he's mingling with the scum when he flies first class on American.
Class.
What a dope.
He's an ass.
For his acting career, too?
Yeah, what are you doing? What other Sidney Poitier movie are you doing? What are you doing, Raising in the Sun? I heard he was really good.
He's
right.
Exactly.
He's in another movie in a cameo playing Diddy.
Yeah.
I mean, what acting is he doing?
Let's go to Pat in Belmore. Pat.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm sorry, I'm not a big Diddy fan, but him saying to the Saudis, yo, hook a brother up with some gas on my plane absolutely rules.
Hook a brother up with some gas. To my Saudi brothers and sisters, fill my plane, mother F.
I just love the fact that he's so out of touch with reality. Like, he thinks people are going to be like, oh, my God, Diddy, where do I send the money?
Look, I'm at the gate right now. This is really happening. This is proof that gas prices are too high, okay? We need to do something about this hotel.
You got people on instant feedback, Chris Knight and others, saying he's kidding, guys.
Oh.
Dan, you think he's kidding?
No. How is this kidding? This isn't a subtle, little humorous...
If he's kidding, he's the worst at kidding.
Yeah.
Prices are too high, okay? We need to do something about this hotel. Whoever the next president is, we need to bring gas prices down. Y'all gonna come with me in my journey through... People don't believe I fly commercial.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I usually don't, but gas prices are so high, so I'm showing people that I fly commercial. Even your boy is affected by gas prices. Gas prices are too high. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
And he's showing his first-class ticket.
His first-class
and his
ticket.
nice, big, oversized, comfy chair. Boy, I do feel sorry for you.
I didn't see Diddy walk onto that plane and have to make a right and walk way back in the aisle. He sat in the first seat that was there.
And you're not allowed to film on a plane, but I think American Airlines, that would be a great commercial for them.
Right. Exactly.
Diddy just did a free commercial for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet he got a deal with American. And says, yeah, I'll fly commercial, I'll fly your airline, I'll mention it on my blog, give me a few free tickets.
Well, his whole career is because of what's his name dying there, right? The Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, yeah.
So why doesn't Diddy, dig up the Notorious B.I.G. and squeeze some gas out of him for the jet?
You're saying he's like a brontosaurus?
Use him some more. Use the Notorious B.I.G. some more for your career.
I'm using Biggie for fuel. Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah. Why don't you, unearth him and get gas from him. You sucked everything else out of the guy for your own benefit.
He was his little flunky before he died.
From getting at. Dano, Kentucky.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Hello, sir.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Hi, sir.
Hello. I was just going to say, if this doesn't show how out of touch this guy is with his fans, he's crying about the price of jet fuel. All his fans either have to steal a car or take the Greyhound to L.A.
Oh, boy, that's not
nice. Now that's it.
That's not nice.
You just see him like a couple of years from now. Hi, it's Diddy, and I got to take the Greyhound bus. It just gets worse and worse for Diddy. Hi, it's Hitchhiking Diddy.
Yeah.
I got to get to L.A. and
Hi. We finally ran out of Notorious B.I.G. tapes that he recorded before he died. I'm now left riding the Greyhound bus. A lot of people saying he's definitely not kidding. By the way, that was very racist on the anniversary of the great Dr. Martin Luther King's speech.
What? What was?
What that guy said.
Oh.
And this is the anniversary of the I Have a Dream speech. You know that, right?
It is?
How many years ago now?
3?
45 years ago?
In Washington?
In Washington. And people want to know why you don't just get a radar detector, Anthony. So
they're useless at that speed. Useless!
Really?
Yeah.
You're driving too fast for radar? Why don't
Well,
you
by the
stop?
time you hear the beep and can slow down, the guy's already got you.
We're very...
I wait until the road is completely open. There's no traffic. I'm not weaving in and out of traffic. It's a nice straight road. And that's the only time I'll give it the old gas.
So what if an animal runs out in front of you?
On Long Island.
Hell is that? Is a lion? What's going to come out?
We killed all the animals years ago.
The Long Island elephant will trot out onto the street.
We took care of that problem a long time ago on Long Island.
Long Island animals consist of bunny rabbits and cats.
Right.
And I would happily plow over any one of them to save my own ass.
How about a dog or a deer?
A dog? A deer?
There's deer out in Long
Dog.
Island.
A deer. I don't care. No, a deer would really F you up. But
Deer is further out east there.
But I'll tell you something. A deer will screw you up if you're doing 60. If you're doing the speed limit,
yeah, it doesn't matter at that
you're
point.
done.
You can slow down or swerve easier at 60 than you can at, let's say, I don't know, 148.
Well, I know you're right. It's you take your life into your hands every time you're on the road anyway.
That's right.
So why not?
I think it's hilarious.
Enjoy the.
We're so self-destructive on
speed.
this show. We should be giving you a speech, but I laugh at it. It's just so
You're
bad.
very self-destructive.
We are as a show. All right, hey.
I'll be good.
Let's do this Top Gun thing. This is definitely worth another play. You want to set this up there, Anthony?
Set what up?
Are you listening?
Yeah.
The Top Gun thing from yesterday?
Oh, when did you mention that?
Just now.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
He said, hey, this Top Gun thing, you want to set that up, Anthony? And you went, set what up?
I heard set what up. I missed Top Gun thing. I heard set it up.
Is someone naked on Pal Talk today?
No.
What's going on with Pal Talk?
No, there's no nudity. I'm, searching out some, but none to be found.
You in the gay room?
Always.
By curious male?
There was something on there last night. I don't even know what the hell it was.
Yeah.
It looked like a guy in hot pants, a fat Hispanic gentleman in hot pants, but it turned out to be some type of woman. I don't know if it was a sex change, a mutilation of genitalia or something, but when the hot pants thing came down, and a gentleman was also there and came over and started doing stuff. Put it this way. He was taking care of business, but at the same time could have completely been dressed and been juggling. So it doesn't matter. He was using a certain part of his body.
What? We got it.
Thank you. And it looked like, I can't even describe it. All right. Right now, go to your freezer or your fridge. Grab a London broil, a big one. Now get an M80 and put it in the middle of it and explode it. Now hold it up, and that's what it looked like.
I'm trying to figure out what part of the London broiler you want to cut into first.
It was
Yuck.
horrible.
Yuck.
Horrid. Couldn't look away. And that's what was on Pal Talk. So get yours now.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Danny. Yes, this is what I asked you a mere few moments ago.
Oh, okay. Let's hear.
Let's do this Top Gun thing. This is definitely worth another play. You want to set this up there, Anthony?
Set what up?
Are you kidding?
Now, I'm defending myself with the delay. Be good. You said this Top Gun thing. Delay. And then you want to set this up.
No, you weren't listening. You were distracted.
What was the conversation before that?
What are you kidding?
Because I think I was still fixated.
All right, hey, we were changing topics.
Very self-destructive. Enjoy the
we're so self-destructive on this show. We should be giving you a speech, but I laugh at it. It's just so bad.
Very self-destructive.
We are as a show. All right, hey.
I'll be good.
Let's do this Top Gun thing. This is definitely worth another play. You want to set this up there, Anthony?
See, this is definitely worth another play. I'm still pondering.
Set what up?
Set what up? I'm still pondering the self-destructiveness.
You're multitasking again.
Sometimes, yeah, I do that.
Sometimes. How about all the time? You're multitasking.
No.
Yes. Anyway, Top Gun.
Huh? No, Top. We were discussing Top Gun yesterday over on the other side.
You said when you originally saw it, you thought this would be a great, what?
Cool action,
just a
fighter jet.
A guy's movie.
Guy movie.
Not in the way that it's turning out to be.
When it came out, the music starts up, danger zone, the sun's rising over the deck of the carrier, and they're doing a flight ops, and planes are taking off. It just looked like a cool movie.
Yeah.
And then it just turned completely gay. And,
Glamorous life on Melrose Place.
Oh, really?
Oh, what's that about then?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it turned like hokey and got a little homoerotic. And it wasn't quite the movie I was hoping it would be.
The volleyball scene. Everyone had to be topless except for...
there were some good scenes.
Except for Anthony Edwards because he has a third nip or something.
I don't know what's going on with
the only
Anthony
one that
Edwards.
Was wearing a shirt. I guess his body wasn't up to par for that scene or
What's
something.
going on with Anthony Edwards that he had to keep on? You know why? He probably didn't have the abs that the other guys had.
Yeah.
And,
he doesn't have the self-control that the rest of the guys had.
Yeah.
Right? So...
couldn't make those slow-motion volleyball poses.
Yeah. So, Danny found Quentin Tarantino talking about Top Gun, and it's just brilliant. He finally is saying what everyone is thinking about this movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And here it is. Just a wonderful speech.
You know what one of the greatest scripts ever written in the history of Hollywood is?
What?
Top Gun.
Oh, come on.
Top Gun is great. What is Top Gun? You think it's a story about a bunch of fighter pilots?
Yeah, it's about a bunch of guys waving their around.
It is a story about a man's struggle with his own homosexuality. That's serious. That is what Top Gun is about, man. You've got Maverick, all right? He's on the edge, man. He's right on the line, all right? And you've got Iceman and all his crew.
Right.
They're gay. They represent the gay man,
right.
All right? And they're saying, go the gay way, go the gay way. He could go both ways.
What about Kelly McGillis?
Kelly McGillis, she's heterosexuality. She's saying, no. Go the normal way. Play by the rules, go the normal way. And they're saying, no, go the gay way. Be the gay way. Go for the gay way. All right? That is what's going on throughout that whole movie. Goes to her house, right? All right? It looks like they're going to have sex. They're just kind of sitting back. He's taking a shower and everything. They don't have sex. He gets on the motorcycle, drives away. She's like, what the f*** going on here? Right. Next scene you see her. She is in the elevator. She is dressed like a guy. She's got the cap on. She's got the aviator glasses. She's wearing the same jacket that the Iceman wears. She is, okay, this is how I got to get this guy. This guy's going towards the gay way. So I got to bring him back. I got to bring him back from the gay way. So I'm going to do that through subterfuge. I'm going to dress like a man. All right? That is how she approaches it.
Right.
Okay. All right, but the real ending of the movie is when they fight the Migs at the end. All right, because he has passed over into the gay way. They are this gay fighting force, all right, and they're beating the Russians. The gays are beating the Russians, all right, and it's over, and they land, and Iceman has been trying to get Maverick the entire time. Finally, he's got him, all right, and what is the last line that they have together? They're all hugging and kissing and happy with each other, and Ice comes up to Maverick, and he says, man, you can ride my tail anytime. And what does Maverick say? Maverick, you can ride my sword fight! Sword fight! Sword fight!
There you go.
What is that from? Is that from a movie?
Yeah.
A movie that no one really saw, I do believe, yeah. You can find it on YouTube, whatever, but we'll link it on ondaradio.com.
I think it's an old movie called Sleep With Me.
Sleep With Me, okay.
Who the hell was in that? Like, I never heard of it.
Quentin Tarantino.
I
had it.
Was he a star in it? Was that a cameo by him?
I think it was a cameo.
A cameo?
I believe
Pretty
so.
good cameo.
Sure.
It's
a good
Quentin
one.
Tarantino in there.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and Bill Burr is going to be joining the program next.
Ooh.
We don't get to see Bill Burr as much as we used to, now that he's living out there in Los Angeles.
Yes.
But he's playing the Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tickets are going fast.
Tickets.
732-245, haha.
732-545, haha.
Okay, 732-545,
4242, yeah, haha.
For tickets to see Bill Burr. They're going fast, if they're not sold out by now.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right. Opie and Anthony. Look who's in studio. Bill Burr, everyone. Opie and Anthony on your radio dial.
What's going on, guys?
We miss Bill.
I miss you guys, too.
I'm trying to swallow some food here.
Out there.
Tender moment. I'm seriously, I'm like giddy.
It is good seeing you.
Yeah, it's great to be.
You got to move back that much.
Move back to New York. What are you doing out there in L.A.? Trying to make it and stuff. Come back to New York.
I know.
And hang with the boys.
I know. There's no, yeah. My mornings suck out there. Put it that way.
Yeah.
I gotta get my XM thing fixed because I gotta listen to you guys. That's why I was saying you asked me to call in and stuff, but I always feel like I'm gonna disrupt. How do I know somebody's...
The flow?
Yeah, somebody's getting puked in their mouth. Like, I don't want to be calling, hey, how you guys been? Yeah, Bill, we're a little busy.
So you want to be able to listen to see where we're at with the show before you call in?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like towards the end of the show when you guys want to get out of here, then I'll call in.
That's actually a very good time to call.
Yeah, hold us, and annoy the hell out of you guys.
Want to go.
I like your Desert Storm boots there, Anthony.
Yes, this is part of my 5'11 gear. Very easy. See, it's got a little Velcro thing here. And then the zipper comes down, and the whole boot comes off. So that way, at the airport, it's so easy to take your shoes off.
When he flies once a year.
No, I fly a lot. It's very easy.
Broken glass when you're chasing an intruder.
Yes, that too.
Those things
Quick
up.
zip.
Bill, have you noticed? He's looking like a young Fidel Castro every day.
That's what I'm doing.
You really are.
I'm also wearing
He's got a young Fidel Castro look to him now.
5'11 shirt. Look at it, very tactical. Look at this. Opens, holster in the shirt. There's a holster built into the shirt. Thing's wonderful. Just bought a new gun too, a Colt Custom.
Dude, when are you going to take me
nickel-plated
shooting?
45.
I'm like into it now, by the way.
Shooting?
Yeah, I went to Houston and the club owner took me out shooting. It was the coolest. I was scared to death. Brought a 45. I couldn't hit anything with it. Like, literally, that stupid paper cutout was where that clock was. And I'm literally shooting. I'm seeing water spraying up like 200 yards beyond the target. But I'll tell you, for the beginner, man, the 12 gauge.
Oh, yeah.
You can't miss with that thing.
That is a fun little weapon, isn't it?
Yeah. It's great.
Kablam. Yeah, I just bought a new 45. Bought a new Colt Custom. It's
What'd you get, the 2008?
Yeah.
That's good.
I walked in there and I just asked the guy. I said, "I want something shiny and loud." That's what I'm down to with guns now. Like, I got the ones I want that I've always wanted for their accuracy, shooting, how it feels in your hand. Now I just want ones that are like, this is like the one Vince Vega had in Pulp Fiction. Could I have that one?
That's hilarious.
I just want, shiny gun.
How many guns do you have to buy in there to get, like, the free Big Lebowski sniper shades? Throwing those yellow tinted things?
Yeah.
You get a punch card, like your 10th gun is free.
Yeah. How many handguns you up to?
I don't know. Let me think.
Lost track?
Yeah, I have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I never like letting, the enemy know how much I have.
Right.
Around the house.
He carries in his own house. Did we tell you that last time?
What, you got pajamas with a built-in holster?
Hell, everything I got has a built-in holster. It's wonderful.
It wasn't good enough
5'11.
to have guns around the house that he could get to pretty quickly. Now he actually carries within his own home.
It's not safe to just have loaded guns laying around the house. It's true. It's just not. I'm a very safe gun owner. So if I have it on me, there's the safety. It's right there. If an intruder perhaps comes in, I don't have to lunge for a drawer or hope, to make it to the gun.
What did you do in your past that you're this paranoid? You're a nice guy, Anthony.
I don't know why, but I think it's because I watch the news. I see that the county I live in is home invasion capital of the country, apparently. So I'm not going to be the guy. I'm not going to be that guy that gets the home invasion and sits there because every single one of those bastards are sitting on the floor getting pummeled going, I wish I had a gun. There isn't one of those guys that aren't wishing for a gun. It's not like, I wish this gentleman had been more educated when he was growing up and perhaps had 2 parents in the house and taught him values. It's like, I wish I had a gun. It gets very primal at that point.
As much as we all think you're insane, that is a very good point.
It's just a valid point.
I got to know.
Totally.
Perhaps I am a bit extreme.
I've come the other way.
Yeah.
I think everybody should have a gun. I don't think it's good that only the government and the bad guys have guns. It's not good.
Exactly. That's what the Second Amendment's for. Just, people should have guns.
I actually went fishing for the first time. Like, I want to learn how to hunt and that stuff, so I finally went.
Wow.
What's going on with you?
Because I've just read too much conspiracy theory, and I'm realizing I want to have the option that if stuff goes down,
survival,
I can disappear into the mountains. Going to go into Big Bear.
I like the way Billy's thinking now.
No, I just realized I don't know how to hunt. I don't know how to fish. I can't start a fire without a match. I'm screwed. Whatever they say. We are putting microchips in the back of your head. Okay. I don't want to do that. You want oatmeal? Okay. You're screwed. I want to be like those rednecks. You go into the woods, you're in there 2 minutes, you choke out a yak. You got them on a spit, you know what I mean?
You want to hunt your own food.
Yeah. I want to know how to do it. Like if any point, if I'm in that avenge me moment.
Yeah.
Avenge me!
Yeah, if I'm in that moment, I can somehow scale the fence and disappear and actually survive. Yeah.
Get out.
I'm a big fan of the guys that fish right here in Manhattan, in the river.
Oh, are you?
The East and the Hudson River. They are fishing for their supper in this city.
Wonderful.
What are they catching in the Hudson River and the East River?
Squeeze those fish out and fill thermometers. That's a horrible place to fish.
That's a good sign of the economy. Yeah. People in Manhattan are fishing.
Yeah. Fishing in the rivers.
I have noticed because I take the bike path that more people are fishing, so you might be onto something, Bill.
And Diddy's flying commercial. Come on, how bad are things?
Yeah, that's sad for Diddy.
Grounded his jet.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because he said fuel is too much. So now he's got to fly first class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor Diddy.
Dude, I dug a little deeper in the conspiracy theory.
On what?
I don't know. I'm afraid to say it on air.
Wow, that big?
Yeah, I think I found 4 in the morning on YouTube. I thought I got it all figured
Illuminati kind of stuff?
Yeah.
What do you got?
So cool.
I don't know. I just reading all this stuff on the Rothschilds family and like how they...
The candy manufacturers?
I know, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I got reading it.
Really?
I freaked out reading it. Yeah,
you're gonna have to let me in on some of this. I love.
They made J.P. Morgan look like a punk. Like they worked for him. No, he worked for them or something. I was just like, oh my god.
Well, now you got to give us something because you piqued everyone's interest there. But.
Well, the rest of it is on my website. I'm kidding.
Well, they're an international banking family. Is that true?
Well, on the outside.
What do you got on them, Bill? Come on.
I don't know. It's like kind of like brand new. I don't know. I was just reading it. It's just they kind of back.
If
there's a war, they kind of back both sides.
Oh.
And they're
profiteer.
And they're never on TV for some reason. And whenever they talk about the richest people on the planet, they're like, Bill Gates has $4 million. They got him on a jet ski. You know? And you're like, that son of a bitch. He's got $4 million. These guys, one of them died, and on their deathbed, and they were like, "How much money do you have?" And he's like, "There's not enough zeros for me to even." And he was just literally like, all the empires that have fell, Roman, all the way back to the Mongolians. We have all that money.
Wow!
But the thing is, who did he say that to? Who was close enough to him to be on his deathbed?
I have no idea.
Who would blab it and get it on YouTube?
Dude, but you know what's funny about right before I learned that information, 2 seconds before that, I was watching somebody get bit by a cobra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I don't know.
That's the beauty of the internet, though. Come on.
No, there's a great video on there. I think it's literally called "Dumbass Gets Bit by Cobra." So the how like intense it is because you know he's going to get bit.
Yeah, the anticipation.
But it's literally like the 11th strike before he gets hit. So by the time he finally gets bit, like my knees were up in my chest. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Dude, have you seen the piranhas ripping apart the mouse yet?
No.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow,
the little white mouse is swimming for his life in a tank.
He's doing strokes
in a fish tank.
Like Michael Phelps back and forth.
Oh, he's trying.
Oh, he's rocking the swim.
The piranha just start nibbling at him a little, and then they just start whop.
Oh, my God.
Just disemboweling the mouse in the water.
Yeah.
I saw one of these guys caught a cobra, and they put a rat in there, And this rat did so well, like they should have let it live. It was almost like, survive 3 rounds with the champ.
Yeah.
You win some cigars. This thing was literally, every time I would go to strike him, he would jump up and over. You could see the snake was getting tired and getting annoyed. And then the people put it in, started tapping the glass. They tipped the tank. Oh, yeah, it was totally cheating. It was bogus.
Oh, that's not good. You let the rat go at that point. Hey, are you checking out the political process, Bill?
I can't.
The convention? We're watching and we're just laughing our asses off because there's just nothing but lies going on TV.
Oh, it's brutal. Well, once I saw Hillary Clinton, I just realized that's why I couldn't vote for her. Just the way she talks. The next president.
Well, we've been doing the ack with her for many years.
A man who is qualified to be the president of the United States. She turns into Mars Attacks alien. She's horrid.
She picked a good pantsuit, though. You got to give it to her. The orange one was the right choice because there was a picture where they had a guy with 5 different pantsuits to see which one would look good on set. Oh. And she picked the good one, the orange one.
She pulls it up too high over her bun. She looks like Oliver Hardy. Awful.
She's in a Buster Keaton movie. She should come out in that fast motion, like walking.
Yeah. Hello.
Little ragtime piano.
Yeah, it's we were watching the convention last night, and it's just like Ope said, just a bunch of liars. They have, Biden and Hillary just smack talking Obama during the primaries when they were all hating each other.
Oh yeah,
and Jimmy brought up a good point. He goes, "Don't these people realize there's tape that they taped them doing this?
Oh yeah,
to play it later." Biden is saying,
they're like junkies.
Yeah.
Hey, can I stay at your place? And they're like, all right. And then you go to work and they sell you TV. I'll deal with that later when he comes home. As long as I got my smack now, But they all do that. You don't remember George Bush Sr. when he's running against Reagan? He's like, voodoo economics.
Voodoo economics.
Yeah, and then 2 months later, he's like, this guy's great.
Yeah.
It's good. I like that voodoo economics.
Yeah. I meant voodoo in a good way.
It's all just crap in the end. It really is just crap.
Yeah, but Obama's definitely got some momentum with this little party that they throw. But the Republicans get last ups. They get their convention in.
When do they go to their convention? In a week?
When the hell is that, Stunt Brain?
Next week.
Next week. McCain's announcing his vice president tomorrow, I think.
Yes.
And who do you think that's going to be? Stunt Brain, you did so well picking Obama's vice president, saying there's no way it's going to be Joe Biden.
You could have been more off. We said old white guy. You went with lesbian.
A woman from the Midwest.
Yeah, with Catherine Sebelius. I was wrong on that one. But there are 3 candidates we're down to. Mitt Romney, who would be the guy I would like to see in there with him. Mm-hmm. But Tom Ridge, the former governor of Pennsylvania, who would be key to combating the fight that Biden's going to give him in that critical state.
Didn't Ridge have a little controversy over something?
They all have a little bit of controversy, and he is pro-choice. So that's going to give to the pro-life.
Well, that might get in the way of the core.
But they're saying that could help out in the battleground states. And there was talk of Pawlenty, this Governor Pawlenty, who's a kind of a lukewarm guy. But
sounds too Italian. No way.
I think it's going to be Ridge.
I go Mitt Romney.
Then I'm going Romney.
I like it to be Romney.
Stunt Brain says Ridge. I'm saying Romney.
Why don't they just have
Brett Favre?
Why don't they have
Brett Favre?
Yeah.
Brett Favre.
Why don't they have these guys just fight it out in a cage match or something?
Cage match.
Make it fun. What do you think of Brett Favre on the Jets there, Bill? I know you're a huge Pats fan.
It's going to be one way or the other. He's either going to have the natural season or it's going to be Joe Namath on the Rams.
A lot of excitement here in New York.
Joe Namath on the Rams.
Yeah, that's what a lot of excitement here in New York, but we think basically that he's going to have 2 okay years for the Jets, and then he goes back to Green Bay as a hero and goes into the Hall of Fame as a Packer. We've seen this play out so many times over the years. With other guys.
He had that great last season, but the previous 3 were pretty rocky.
They weren't that great,
shaky,
right?
Yeah. He was throwing
Well, what's up with Brady? He hasn't really practiced or anything. He's still nursing that ankle of his that they are trying to say isn't a problem.
Dude,
right?
I can't even watch. I only watch the game, so I don't watch any of the pregame, just because every sports show has turned into 2 guys screaming at each other. You know what I mean? And they always have opposite opinions, and it's always so ridiculous. I can't watch it. It's just become. I don't know. I think his ankle's a little swollen. How could you say that? This is a guy, he's got 3 rings. He's got too much to lose. They just start, it's like, really? You can bring up water polo, they're flipping out. The chlorine balance was off in the pool.
How do you play with the pH like that?
And they get their I literally think they had PTI came on, and those guys had a natural friendship and a natural organic arguing. And then they were like, people like this. They're watching this.
You go for it. Just fight.
Yeah, everybody
yell.
Everybody yell at each other. So I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I can't watch it.
They don't agree. That would be kind of fun, though. I think the Jets got it locked. Yeah, me too. Good point.
Next.
Nothing.
Gonna have to agree with you on that one, Jimmy. 28 more minutes.
Commercial.
You watched? Did you watch the Olympics?
Oh yeah, I was totally into it.
Yeah, right.
I thought, what was hilarious was the opening ceremony. It was like the classic white guy statement. They were like, when they came out, they were playing those drums and they were going nuts and everything, and they were kind of yelling. It was awesome. Got you all amped up for the games, and then
I felt like I was at a Guitarro concert, but
well, they literally were going like,
for all the Guitarro fans out there, that's pretty good, actually.
I kind of blew by that. I don't even know what that is.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's New Age. He's the master of New Age, and all right. Anyway,
let me try to get the momentum going here again.
Someone out there is going to go, I got it, Hope.
Yeah, but he literally goes like, because they're sitting there slamming the drums and yelling and stuff, and he literally goes, an amazing performance here for the opening of the games. And I got to admit, a little bit intimidating. I'm really like, that is just the classic, I'm in another country, I'm used to being around all white people, and now these guys are getting excited. The natives are getting restless. That's like that British, with the safari hat.
Yeah.
I really want to blame you for that one because you kind of stopped the momentum in the beginning, but I think that was...
I'm sorry.
I'm actually... even though you're kidding, I'm actually thinking about your point, and it's actually not a bad point. It's like every time you see video of non-whites with drums, the guy's is being cooked alive. So
exactly, yeah, it's the Shaka Zulu moment.
Shaka Zulu.
I have to explain something else. There is a distraction going on. I blew it with the guitar, absolutely. I'll take full credit. But also, the phones are ridiculous. They're all lit, going nuts, and the instant feedback is flying by at this point. You can't even read them because XM went down, so people are freaking the F out.
Yeah, apparently, that's what I saw,
So
too.
as I was trying to listen to you, then I'm seeing what the hell's going on. Are we still on the air anywhere? But I guess we are on the regular radio, but not on the satellite. So I do apologize to you.
No, it's all right.
You want to take a quick break? We'll regroup and we'll continue.
Absolutely.
Okay, Bill Burr is going to be at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Sunday.
You sell out those shows every time you come to town, so I'm thinking these people better get their tickets immediately.
Yeah, it's a holiday weekend, too, especially these shows always go, because the Sunday night show, a lot of people think, maybe we can get tickets Sunday, but I've done the holiday shows. Sunday night is going to be a madhouse because Monday people are off. So it's 732-545, ha-ha.
Right.
Of course, you see the great Bill Burr.
And also a new CD, Bill.
Yeah, why do I do this? It's basically the audio for my special and all that. It's kind of funny. It came out before the special, which is weird.
Oh, really?
The audio, literally the audio of the special.
Oh, that's weird. And you can get it on iTunes.
You get it on iTunes and all that. But basically, the DVD CD package is coming out on September 16th.
And very cool of Bill, right on the back cover, he thanks the Opie and Anthony show.
Thank you.
That's a stand-up guy
Very
right there.
nice.
More with Bill Burr in just a bit. Opie and Anthony.
Welcome back to the Opie and Anthony radio program. I'm Jim Norton, and Opie's chewing, and Anthony's looking at a naked 18-year-old. We have the great Bill Burr in studio.
I'm
in town from California.
I'm going to see what Anthony's looking at.
Look, there's no one naked on the screen at all. There's
That
just...
girl in the yellow. Wow.
What is that?
That is a filthy whore. No, in a good way.
In a good way.
My ass feels really good since I'm doing the elliptical machine. I actually like touching my own ass now.
Do you?
Yeah, I like cupping it. It's got like a plumpness to it. It never had.
Stop being a braggart. I'm getting some physical therapy, and they had to point out that I have an atrophied butt, Bill Burr.
Atrophied?
What?
Yeah, you've missed a lot.
Yeah.
How did your ass become atrophied? I'm sitting here doing radio every day?
I went in because I have a bad shoulder. I got a torn tendon, so I'm going the physical therapy route, and they're beating the crap out of me. And then they decided they were comfortable enough with me to tell me what else is wrong with my body. Like I was a sorority girl, and they had laser pointers. Like, this is not what I signed up for. But I learned I got an atrophied butt that they're working on.
Is it reversible?
Yeah, it is.
Just one cheek, though, right?
Yeah, one cheek. Because of 2 herniated discs.
So your ass, when something's atrophied, doesn't the muscle shrivel up? So you have one shriveled up butt cheek?
I want to see his ass so bad.
It looks like an old orange. Where one starts depressing it.
It's coming along nicely, though, they said, so... Whatever.
That's what happens when you go to the doctor, man, and they find other stuff. It's like taking your car into the mechanic.
No kidding. You are so right. That's why guys don't go to the doctor. We don't want to know. Isn't it better not to know?
Well,
yeah.
I know they could,
just drop.
Not really, but...
I know they could,
a roast beef sandwich just out of nowhere. You just drop.
That's it. Done.
That's the way to go, though, right?
Yeah, nice and quick.
Not knowing, instead of the doctor telling you, oh boy,
I'll give you 8 months.
You better sit down. We found something.
Yeah, it gives you 8 months. Now you got to take up sailing and all this other crap you don't want to do.
I couldn't pay the bill, so he gave me another 2.
They're better off going, though. I'm 40 now, and I went to get something done, and I asked for a certain kind of testing for a cancer, and she said, well, you're not 50, so they might charge. I'm like, I don't care. I'll pay for it.
Yeah, they're always so, quick to throw the money thing at you. Well, the insurance isn't going to... do it. Just do it.
My health. Do it.
Pay. I got a credit card.
Insurance is the biggest scam ever.
Oh, my God. Yes.
You're paying for protection.
I think the Rothschilds running the whole insurance, every insurance company.
No, they finance them.
They finance them.
They finance everybody.
Okay.
Jimmy and I go to this really hot Russian doctor, though. She actually said to me that I'm a fine specimen, and then she kind of leans over with her little skirt, and she's got cleavage showing in her bra to write down the stats.
And an accent.
I was ready to be part of a porno. I think, where it starts in a doctor's office, right?
She's hot for a doctor. Yeah, I mean, if I saw her on the street, I would think she's just an average lady.
Yeah,
but for an MD, she's sexy.
But she has no problem showing your little bra with the blouse button, one button too low, unbuttoned, one too low.
Yeah, I always look at the rubber gloves. I'm like, you want to put them on? I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, why not? Let's get everything checked while we're at it, Doc. Huh?
Well, I was actually psyched. I turned 40 in June, and that for some reason for white males they put off that whole ass exam to now when you're 50. So
really?
I'm like, oh great, it's perfect.
Gee, that sucks.
The colonoscopy?
Yeah.
No, wait. Are you talking the pipe or just the?
I don't know.
The quick prostate.
In my head, I was like, I don't have to have anything examined.
The prostate check?
Have you had?
Have you had the prostate check?
Nope.
Oh boy.
See, I went in.
I ate plenty of fruit.
And how to do that? Got to get the prostate check. For a checkup. I'm like, I don't know. No.
I went in for strep throat and I got the. Yeah, well.
Well, I went to our doctor and I got my prostate because I tinkle a lot. So I'm like, there's got to be something wrong with my bladder or my prostate. There's something wrong, and I had them both sonogrammed. And
sonogram?
Yeah, it's like where they make you drink a lot of water, and it's like a 20-minute procedure where she just she videos all the inside of it, and they press down on you, and you have to go to the bathroom. It's awful, but she's like, yeah, it's normal size, no lumps on it. Fun story.
Are you a hypochondriac? But you like?
I'm not that bad. No.
I think you just like that whole environment. It reminds me of one of those jerk shops. It's kind of legal. You go in there. There's, like you said, there's the gloves.
Yeah,
there's that smell of alcohol in there.
If Jimmy had kids, he'd be one of those that have that Munchausen syndrome by proxy or something where you keep your kids sick just to be in the hospital.
What is that called?
It's like Munchausen syndrome by proxy, and it's when it's usually a mother, like 99% of the times. It's rarely ever the father. The mother keeps their child sick to get attention for themselves. So they build up a relationship with the doctors, the nurses. They love the sympathy that they get, so they keep their child sick by giving them either poison in their food.
Yeah. But I thought they kill them, don't they?
That happens eventually. A kid can only be that sick so long before they die. But it's such a selfish.
Oh my God!
It's such a selfish thing, and they gave it some name. I don't know why it's Munchausen syndrome.
Tastes like almonds.
Yeah. That was always, I liked it in Sixth Sense.
Oh, yeah.
When that girl was just throwing up in front of the poor little petrified kid.
Or
and they get The video, the videotape. Hey, give it to the father. He watches it, and you actually see the wife pouring like Drano into the kid's soup.
Oh. She was doing a terrible puppet show. She deserved it.
It was an awful puppet show.
Puppet show stunk. Oh, I'm sick. Shut up. Have some poison, idiot. You rotten bad puppeteer.
Oh,
that is a sick disorder, man.
That's Misha Barton.
Twisted.
Yeah. They're, a bunch of those. I like watching those stupid crime shows on A&E and stuff. They always call them, she had Munchausen syndrome by proxy. This is a disease that women get when blah, blah, blah.
You know where the 11th child got sick?
Yeah. People started asking questions. Really? 11 kids.
You know where the name comes from?
Baron von Munchausen.
Stunt brain, you're fired. We don't need you anymore.
All right.
He came up with it on his own. You're out. Sorry. You're right.
Which was a movie Monty Python put out, I believe.
Oh.
No, I just knew that.
Ted Munchausen.
He was a...
Ted. I'm Ted Munchausen.
My baby's sick. Help. He's got the sniffles. He fell down the steps again. Ted Munchausen. Oh, no, my kids are dead. Give me a hug and some flowers.
Every character he does now is named Ted.
Yeah, just go with it, Bill.
Just, yeah.
Same voice, everything.
I was literally sitting here going, I didn't see that one.
Oh,
I didn't see that Monty Python.
Ted has been many things on this show in recent months. Yeah, he was a famous liar, this Baron guy. Hey, it's a very sad day, Aunt. Jimmy.
Why?
Well, we lost Del Martin.
Where'd he go?
She.
Well,
where'd she go?
You guys remember who Del Martin is? Think.
I do.
Let me think.
Jimmy knows.
I do. I read the story.
It's economist. Famous economist for
CNBC. Yeah, probably.
We did easily an hour on Del Martin.
Did we?
Easily.
That movie critic who wears the bow tie and has the afro. That guy?
Gene Shalit.
Gene Shalit, yeah. Del Martin was that old broad that got married to
her old lesbian. Wow, she's a widow already?
She just got married. They made marriage legal in San Francisco. She was the first, one of the first to take the plunge, if not the first. Del Martin was something like 87, and her partner was whatever, pretty much the same age. And I think Del Martin was the one in the wheelchair when they were getting married.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And she passed away.
Yeah, I actually
Did she have money?
Huh?
Did she have a lot of money?
She was just like this major lesbian activist.
Yes. But they think her partner killed her. It was Muncher syndrome.
Munch.
I actually got a little choked up reading the story. It was sad.
It was sad.
Yeah, it was awful.
Why? Stop.
We love Del Martin.
What?
Remember?
Do we?
Remember that old bit with lesbians? Come on out.
Lesbians, yes.
Yeah, lesbian rights pioneer Del Martin dies at 87. Yeah, we,
It's
Yeah.
gotta be way easier to come out as a lesbian, because, like, more people understand.
Especially at that age. Ooh. Who's going to criticize you? Like, what do they do? You know they're not having fun lesbian sex or anything. They're really just in love with each other. They have been for years.
Is that Del's lady with the dark? She looks like Ralph Cramden with glasses.
I'm not.
Yeah, that was what's her name? Phyllis. Phyllis Lyon.
Phyllis was awful.
Yeah, Phyllis was.
And then the other one.
Not a looker.
I thought that was Billie Jean King.
Oh, Phyllis is terrible.
Yeah, well, we lost Del.
We always goofed though that in the old days when they had to hide it, like the media and just people, newsreels, they just never understood gays.
Right.
So they would just be like, and these two ladies are quite the lookers. Yes, gentlemen. Any gentlemen callers for these two? They're always out together. So they'll need two gentlemen to take them out. Not understanding they don't want guys.
They just didn't want to acknowledge it back then.
And there was the old gay couple, the guys. It's like, hey, ladies, these men aren't taken.
They're like frolicking in a pool with a beach ball.
Yeah.
Gus and Elmo.
Gus and Elmo?
Elmer.
Gus and Elmer.
That was the names. Gus and Elmer.
Yeah.
Yes, they're fresh back from the war and looking for action. Are they?
You know what's funny back then? Every guy who was in shape, like they had no muscles. They just had that I'm in 7th grade torso. You notice that? Like being in shape back in the day just meant you weren't fat.
Right. You could be barrel-like or something.
Yeah, if you watch like Ben-Hur and all of them, they have just these straight arms. There's no tricep or bite. There's like skin hanging on the bone, but they're not fat. They all weigh like 140 pounds.
Yeah.
And you just thrust your chest out.
It was like, watching like Tony Curtis in Spartacus. Yeah. It's like, I'm a gladiator. My name's Spartacus. and he looked like crap. And then nowadays you turn on the 300 and go, Jesus Christ.
How do you get a body like that?
Dude, it's a whole group of guys that had nothing but abs.
Dude, Ben Stiller is shredded in comedy.
Yeah, what the hell is
Meet
that
the Parents,
about?
He jumps in the pool. He's got an 8-pack. I'm like, really?
Ben Stiller.
To do a comedy? He was shredded. I was like, oh my God, I got to go to the gym.
Judah Ben-Hur with a big barrel chest and a gut. I'm in great shape. Are you, Chuck?
Yeah, as long as your chest was out further than your stomach.
And they'd suck their gut in when they take their shirt off. They'd suck it in, and it would just look horrible.
Johnny Weissmuller, the guy who played Tarzan. He had his little leaf shorts pulled up beyond his navel. Remember that? And he would be sucking it in. The first guy who played Batman, remember him? The utility belt cranked.
Oh, yeah.
Adam West.
With the stretchy material was all stretched.
And you could see how doughy his stomach was.
Really have come leaps and bounds from those days.
Yeah, no core strength.
Now it doesn't matter what you're doing. Everybody's got to be shredded in the movies and TV.
You should see the way people work out in L.A. I'm telling you, like if you want like the next big money-making thing, get into like hip replacements and knee replacements.
Really?
They're doing that muscle confusion. You confuse it, man. It doesn't have time. It doesn't have, well, basically, if they say if you do the same workout after 2-3 weeks, your body gets used to it and it becomes and you stop getting results. So what you do is you confuse it. Is you just perpetually have it, so I don't know, just constantly doing these different exercises. I was literally on the treadmill. I'm doing all the old school stuff. I felt like I should have been wearing like the gray pullover sweatshirt, you know,
like Jack LaLanne doing calisthenics.
Yeah, and this dude is literally I swear to God, this is what he's doing. He would jump up, grab the chin-up bar, he'd do a pull-up, then he'd come down, he does one jumping jack, drops down into the squat, and then goes into like a push-up. Then like spread his legs, jumped up, and then brought him back together.
Oh, his muscles didn't know what was going on.
And then did a push-up, and then went back, and he did like a set of 30 of those. And I'm like, shoulders, knee. Oh, that could be a hip. And the whole time he's jumping up and landing back down. And the best thing, too, is he was completely out of shape.
Oh.
So he just probably watched like that P90X video. Have you seen that guy where they have all those 40-year-old weird-looking guys who are shredded and they've lost the elasticity, so it still doesn't look good? You know what I mean? Dude, past 48, it's like, dude, keep your shirt on. Just keep your shirt on, just as long as it's straight. You know what I mean? You look fine.
Oh, my God. That's
confusing the muscles. I don't think the muscles can really be confused like that.
They swear by that crap.
Do they?
Yeah. I've heard that. I do the elliptical every day or most days, but it's like if you jog every day, you still lose weight.
Of course you do.
People that go out and jog every day, what do you jog sideways and then jog on your hands? You just go out and run.
Yeah. That's all you need to do. I know.
Stop eating like a pig.
If you're working out and eating right, it doesn't matter if your muscles are dazed and confused. You'll be fine. You'll work.
But there's no money in that.
No. You got to have some trainer that's going to tell you you got to mix up the muscle. First of all, don't let your muscles hear this.
Yeah.
We're going to confuse them. What?
After the workout, you have a homosexual encounter. You confuse your ass muscles. What's happening?
Confuse your family.
Your throat is nervous. He's never done this to me before. Tastes funny.
We got a pretty fun story worth playing today. Bill Burr, by the way, Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
I want to go, Bill, but I'm going away this weekend.
Yeah, you've come out to plenty of my shows.
I know.
It's actually a quick ride from the city, too. You hop on the New Jersey Transit. If you're in Manhattan or whatever, you can still go down. It's a very easy ride to Albany Street in New Brunswick. You just get off the train, literally a block and a half, you're at the club. It's a 3-minute walk.
You know, one night I went to take the train back, and I wasn't paying it. I have really bad, sense of direction, and I got on the train, and I went the wrong way. Started going down towards, Philly. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize it till, the 4th or 5th stop.
Oh, my God.
Ended up taking, a $150 cab ride back.
You see Philly's awful skyline, you're like, wait a minute, what is this?
No, I ended up in a Denny's. I ended up stopping. I sat in a Denny's. I'm like, what am I going to do? When's the next train? The next train's in 2 hours. So I ate a Grand Slam breakfast. Like, what am I going to do? And the worst time, like, I don't get recognized that much. And, of course, the waiter's like, hey.
I know you.
Yeah, you're that comedian guy. What are you doing here? It was like 4 in the morning. I'm like, I got on the train going the wrong way.
Hey, that's a funny joke. You're going to put it in your act?
No, like any sort of shine that he saw of me was just completely gone. I was just a complete loser.
Don't talk about. He'll talk about us in his routine.
Hey, watch out what you say to him. He's on the radio. It'll end up on his show. Hey, I bet this is on his show tomorrow. No, it won't be. This is the most boring thing that's ever happened to me.
Are you going to use this? I know you're going to use this.
Going to use it, and they always got to grab a friend over. Look out what you say now, because it'll end up in his act.
I'm going to use this instead of counting sheep, you dullard.
Yeah. Because it's always just such captivating, compelling stuff that they're talking about.
It usually ends with 23 backslaps.
Yeah. All right.
You don't care, right, Ed? Slap.
No, get away from me. Kill you.
Keep listening so I make the money, but get away from me. Thank you.
Please
buy all the paraphernalia, but get away from me. Thank you.
I hate when they come up to you and they'll compliment you. You go, hey, I really like your act. You know, and they're like, can I get a picture? I mean, I ain't gay or nothing. Like, I know this is gay. It's like, all right, just ask for the picture. Stop justifying yourself. Let's do it.
Now you made it awkward.
Yeah, do I have to really bail you out emotionally? Let's take the picture and go away. Scumbag.
Bill, you get back to Boston?
I haven't been back there in a minute. I was going to be, I'm actually doing a college coming up, UMass Amherst with Charlie Murphy in a couple weeks, but I was scheduled to come back, but the Comic Connection moved recently. I don't know where they are. They moved to a theater.
It's like a theater. Yeah, I'm doing it in, I think November. It's something.
Doesn't your family miss you up there, though?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hope so.
I don't, I was there for Christmas. I think this is the first Christmas I'm not going back. I just can't. I can't at 40 go back unmarried, no kids, and just sitting there, just, you know. My nephew's like 27, you know. I just can't. I can't do it. At some point, I got to create my own lonely Christmas.
Bill, you got to bring a guy friend as a goof. You got to bring an effeminate guy friend and just say, that's my roommate. Get your whole family miserable. As a goof.
And never address it.
Don't just say it's my buddy. He doesn't have any place to go, and then just have it be like a really subtle, obvious thing, like the little looks you give each other.
Yeah.
You're looking at
Brian,
just until someone notices, and then look away. Oh.
Anytime I go to tell a story, it'll be like, and Brian, and I'll like squeeze his hand. That's all I'm saying. Like, Brian here.
Or his forearm.
His forearm's good.
How bad would that be? How nervous would your family get? Like, start looking around. What the hell?
Your dad would understand, right, Bill?
Yeah. He totally would understand. He wouldn't have a problem.
A lot of tolerance there for that kind of thing.
No, it's not like he's homophobic, but like, yeah, he's a very emotional guy. Yeah. He would end up screaming about it at some point during the night.
Yeah. Like in what way?
For Christ's sake, he's gay! Well, what do you think they're in the same room for? My dad is the funniest dude ever. He gets so worked up, he has no idea that he's giving away the whole playbook. I didn't say that. Dad, you screamed it at 4 in the morning.
He'd be in the next...
Ah, Christ, I'm tired. That's his excuse for everything. I'm working too many hours.
Oh, Christ.
All right, let's play this.
Dude,
here.
what a great... You know how funny that would be? Like, as a sketch or something? Like, you know, Tom Green used to do weird stuff at his parents' house? That would be a great...
Yeah.
You bring a camera and just say that you and Brian are filming it just so you have it, and they have no idea that you just goof. Like,
then the great thing with the cameras, and they'd be afraid to actually ask, so you could have the awkwardness even longer.
Yeah. They don't know what's going on TV.
What are you doing? I don't want to... Could you turn the cameras off? Are you sucking his...
No, but the guy has to do play it really subtly, like that guy in Dog Day Afternoon. Where you know he's gay is because he has his hand on his chest the entire time.
Oh, yeah, Leon.
Yeah,
Leon. Yeah.
Oh, God, and he had the stupid robe. And the funny part is he's like, hey, a bunch of crazy people, and the cops are snickering behind him.
Yeah.
He actually died recently, the real Leon Shermer. I forget what he died of AIDS. He became a woman.
Really?
He did get his operation. Yeah, Sonny Wartzik is now dead.
Who saw that coming?
Wow.
Yeah, he did get his operation, and he eventually died.
Poor guy.
Way to wreck the flow.
No,
it's good.
Good info.
You're not dying, Sonny. You're killing everyone around you. It's great. Poor Sal. They're saying there's two homosexuals. Stupid Sal with his machine gun. All he wants to do is murder women in the bank.
Did that actor ever get to play the guy? Like, he's always like the sad sack dude on the side who never quite knows what's going on.
John Cazale. He was in The Godfather. He was Fredo. He was in The Deer Hunter. He was in some of the biggest movies.
Yeah, always the schlep guy. He died of old pudding-head disease, too.
Yeah, cancer.
Yeah.
Married to Meryl Streep.
No.
Yeah, I believe he was. John.
Really?
Duh.
Am I wrong? Can you
really?
We're going to have to look that up there, Jimmy.
Please, Stunt Brain, look it up. You're humiliating me.
Come on, Stunt Brain.
He's dead?
John Cazale died many years
I'm
ago.
getting so old. When I see people like that, to me, he's 50.
He was engaged to Meryl Streep.
Oh, he's engaged. Okay.
Was, yeah. Okay.
She broke it off.
Yeah.
He would have been 73 if he was still alive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We got a quick little story here for everybody.
Well, a man from Moline is now charged with holding 5 people hostage in Fort Madison, Iowa. He was caught when he sent 2 of his alleged victims on a beer run. Police say it started when 33-year-old Jason Slager pulled a knife during an argument.
What a dope this guy is, huh?
33-year-old Jason Slagle pulled a knife during an argument with another man on Tuesday night, told the other people in the room that they were not allowed to leave. Eventually, Slagle got thirsty, sent 2 of those hostages for beer, who then called police, and they came to the rescue.
Did he really hold 5 people hostage with a knife?
That's pretty stupid.
I'm not a tough guy, but if there's 5 of us and you have a knife, you're in trouble.
Yeah. We're going to give it a shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not the guy who has, like, the knife on me.
Right, yeah.
That's when you give him the Lawrence Taylor blindside to the back, cause him to fumble.
What a bad hostage taker. Go get me some beer, and you better come back, or I'll, cut one of us? Shut up.
It's good to know we have XM listeners. That we can't go to the phones because they're all calling to say we're not on the air, right?
Is that what they're all calling about?
Can we get the word out through the pad data like they know? Stop calling. They're working on it.
Because I brought up the Rothschilds. Do you notice that? I brought them up.
See? Cut all communications.
I tried to tell you. I only wanted to talk to you during break. They're behind the merger, man. I'm telling you.
All right, we're going to break.
It's Illuminati stuff.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's all I think about now is the Illuminati. Just think that they're running things, and this is all a facade. Everything else, the government, everything's a big facade just to keep everybody. It's like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all looking at pictures of Britney Spears' vagina.
Yeah.
We have no idea of anything else.
Nothing else. We're captivated by that. They throw distractions at us at perfect times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
First I came in here. Hey, did you see the new Met Stadium?
Yeah, see?
Brand circus.
Rothschild.
But would they allow the internet to actually, now they're starting to be revealed, all this talk, the books about the Illuminati, would they allow all this if they were so good?
No, they're shutting it down. On 2012, they're coming out with like the internet too, and it's basically going to be like glorified basic cable. And you're going to have to, seriously, you're going to have to pay for extra, I don't know, websites. They'll be like,
how is that going to work?
Is this
chapters?
true?
Yeah.
It's being talked about, yeah.
Oh,
no, it isn't being talked about. It's actually a law. It's going to be happening.
I think that's, how the hell can that happen?
Yeah. If you get a new passport, there's a little microchip in it. Now,
really?
Yeah, they're going to basically they're starting with dogs. They're putting it in dogs.
Yeah,
and they're going to be like,
so unattractive women have a passport.
Yeah, exactly.
Microchip.
No, they're going to start with the dogs. You know, what if Fido gets lost? They'll have a couple of those stories on TV, and then they were able to find him, and the dog was okay, and everybody excited. Then they'll start a panic about your kids getting abducted, so they'll give them some sort of wristband to wear, and then eventually they'll slowly.
It's already
there's a commercial.
No, it's already in their shoes.
You see the commercial on television?
Yeah, you can put
where the mother is in a park and she starts to panic. And she's like saying her kid's name, Kevin, or something, and she pulls this thing out of her purse that's going beep, beep, like in Aliens when they're looking for the aliens and it's beeping, and she sees a little dot and she follows it, and there's her son because he's got some kind of chip on him. She can find it, and then it was for Duracell batteries because she only depends on Duracell.
Yeah,
to find her kid.
Slowly, gradually getting. It's like cloning. They're not just going to clone a guy. Hey, we got another Dick Cheney. This one's got a good heart, huh? It's going to freak everybody out. They start small. They start with like a goat or a squirrel. Oh, it's adorable. And they'll gradually work their way up. So eventually, probably by the end of my lifetime, it'll be mandatory. Every baby that is owned right between their eyes, they're going to have this big chip. And all your information is going to be on it. And that way, then they got you. If you mess with the deal, they just turn your chip off.
Wow.
You hear about Andy? They turned his chip off.
Yeah,
then you're out in the street.
Wow.
In your bathrobe with all your pistols.
Chipless.
And that's why you're fishing and learning how to hunt.
That's how I'm doing that, yeah.
They're not going to get you.
Not getting me.
Yep.
I caught a striped bass. I know what I'm doing.
What's this charge for internet thing? That bugs me.
I won't like that at all.
Who's going to do it?
Well, the thing, what I love about all this stuff is we don't get to vote on any of it. We don't get to vote on any of it. And they just come up with these laws. Oh, yeah, by the way, who's complaining about the internet right now? I'm not. I love it.
No, it's great. I like having everything available.
Well, you can kiss that goodbye in a couple of years, sir.
Because they can't tax it. They're not making any money off it. They lose these scumbags. They're losing money on the phone bill or all these other ways that people are communicating because of emails. They're losing postage because people are not just mailing letters anymore.
No, but the big thing is you lose control of people. You have to be able to control the information that they see. That way, the lie matches up with the information, and you're able to continue on. But if people can kind of bounce around, then you get all these other guys, like InfoWar guys, like them saying all that stuff, like, hey, here's another side of the argument. So what they'll gradually funnel it in.
Too much information is being made available to people, which informs them, and an informed people is dangerous to any government.
There's some old white guy sitting in a castle right now.
There's too much information, I think. Let out over there with you. Let's crush it.
Grandfather Rothschild.
Just swimming in gold. I think, what do you do with all that money? I think they just roll around like those coins, putting it under their armpits.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
He's actually Sir Theodore Rothschild. People are talking about us. Let's lock up the internet.
Theodore.
I think we got to step aside for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Bill Burr, Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Opie and Anthony.
92.3 K-Rock. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's really good to see Bill Burr. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Bill hanging with us today. Jimmy's got a little gift in his hands.
Yes, Eric's dad, E-Rod's dad, thank you for my shirt. I guess it was a birthday gift. I can't say the name of it on the air.
Why?
Because it's a rum. It's called Premium Rum from the Cayman Islands. And I guess the guy's name is Dick. Richard, well, yeah, but his name is Dick. And
it's not Ted?
No, it's not Ted, the rum guy. It's his name is Dick, and he's a big black guy.
Yeah.
So it's called, Big Black Dick. It's a description of this man.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the rum.
Yeah, it says Big Black and then his name.
Yeah.
If there's any problem.
Big Black Richard.
Right.
Johnson.
Are you going to wear that shirt, Jimmy?
What's that? I have to see if it fits. I'll give it a shot.
You like the shirt, Jimmy?
Yeah.
And that came from where?
E-Rock's dad.
Oh, the Nagel family.
Are you going to wear it as a top when you go to sleep, Jimmy?
Sending you gifts? For what?
It was my birthday. They didn't know it was my birthday.
I don't think I've ever gotten anything from a Nagel for my birthday.
Why would you?
Why would you?
Because you don't talk about your birthday on the air.
Yes, I do. We had a party. Remember, there were tanks and stuff up on the walls.
Were there?
And army helmets.
Were there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You had a G.I. Joe theme party?
Yeah, it was like an army party.
Yeah.
And you can hear us, by the way. Also, AOL Radio is such a great, smart thing. AOL. Well, we are back up, so you can hear us also on AOL, like on your iPhone. You can actually get an application and listen to the entire radio show on your iPhone anywhere in the country. It's amazing.
It's so easy.
Amazing.
You might want to write that down.
I love the iPhone and the apps that they have on there.
Clinton.
I love the iPhone and all of its apps.
I have eye cankles.
It's wonderful.
It's enough.
See, I could do this. I could just pop that on, and then I wait a little bit till it buffers.
It's a rum.
Wow.
That's the iPhone.
This is that fast. I'm listening.
The guy's name is Dick.
Say, I'm listening to the show on that, and I can also go to my favorites. And what do I have marked? I got KROQ in L.A., I got BCN. I got 1010 Wins in my favorites. And then there's plenty of other stations I could go to. This is ridiculous. They are getting to the point now where, and this phone, my iPhone, plugs in my Mustang, and I could plug it right into my stereo system, so I could run it right from there. So it's not like I got to pick up the actual iPhone. I just leave it there. I can listen to stations all over the country.
Should let people know, too, the quality's much better than
you were listening through the iPhone speaker at full volume, so please, it sounds perfect.
Yeah, it
sounds perfect through headphones.
With your technology. But
what are you doing?
My cell phone.
Oh, look at that.
Why does it have an antenna?
They got rid of that 5 years ago, Bill.
Wow.
The big antenna thing.
I have the keypad, too, where if I want to hit, like, the letter Y, I got to press it, like, 19 times.
Jesus! What year are you in?
No, you know what?
Are you trying to stay off the grid?
No, I kept buying. Every time I would buy an expensive phone, I'd lose it. So I'm sick of this. I'm buying one of these little flip phone 16-year-old chick phones, and now I haven't been able to.
16-year-old chick phone. That's exactly what that is. I want to stay on a little longer.
Yeah.
But if you have a phone like an iPhone, you try not to lose it. You know, you pay more attention to it, and you use it for more things, so you're aware of where it is. Like that, you use to make phone calls, don't you? That's about it.
Yes, I use my phone to make phone calls.
This is we're past that point now.
Does that vibrate and you put it on your lower back?
Yeah, I do.
Just sort of works you out.
We're past the point where a phone is just a phone. So it's not just a cell phone anymore. This is
very condescending.
This is an information center. If I need to know something, I hit Safari and I'm on the web instantly.
I'll have you know I'm friends with Robert Kelly, so he has all the latest technology.
Dude! Yeah, he's got all the latest technology that a friggin' marine biologist put in his back when he was swimming by the ship.
This is why I hate Bob Kelly. Because he'll talk about his information or his wireless internet.
Because he's as big as a whale.
I didn't get it for a second. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
But no, Bob makes me sick because he goes into character. Like, he'll be like, you know what, dude? I had the Geek Squad come over. They put in the wireless printer. I'm around the house. I'm having my coffee. Boom, I'm typing. It's like, shut up.
Oh, yeah, he does the sound effects.
Yeah, tick, 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 tick. I'm typing. I'm alone. I'm on the phone. I'm like, hey, dude, shut your mouth.
I know. I want to listen to I want to watch a show. Bam! It's on my phone over here. Boom! I got the coffee. Just sitting there, check it.
And I'm arguing. I'm like, you moron! You moron!
Oh Jesus, man!
I want to hold Bob's lips.
That funny?
And I want to sink my teeth into his juicy lips. I want to bite his lips off so he runs around like a burn victim.
What are you doing, Stomink? Whatever the hell that word means. When he tries to be ethnic, like he's from some old European. He said Stomink.
Dude, you're being schmarmy.
Schmarmy.
There's no H in smarmy, you dunce. Bob was here so I could slap him.
He's probably listening. Call in,
when
Bob.
When I was riding up in the elevator, Roland was talking about somebody. Talking about some girl who looks really old, but you can't really tell. That's right, she looks young. He was trying to say that her boyfriend was ancient, but it sounded like he was saying Asian.
Oh, really?
He's like ancient, but you couldn't hear him in the elevator, so he's literally looking at the guy. He goes, yeah, and her boyfriend was Asian. It's like he had a problem with it. So everyone in the elevator is thinking that he's like trashing like Chinese people or something. And I go, dude, were you saying ancient or Asian? He's like, Asian. I say ancient.
He can't say ancient.
He can't. He says
he's
ancient.
right there. We should bring him in.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for summing up that awful story I just
Roland,
told.
No, it's not awful because Roland notoriously has terrible diction. He's Mexican and he says Mexican. He's terrible.
Mexican.
Come here, Roland. Don't be so shy. He's a sweet, shy boy.
Meet the Mexican. Greet the Mexican.
Yeah, she came walking in and we were like, nice to see you. Who's the Asian guy?
What were you saying?
Ancient.
What is it?
Ancient?
Say the ancient Mexican.
Ancient?
Ancient Mexican.
The what?
Ancient Mexican?
Secret ancient man.
He has the diction of like the operator when you call and they try to say words you're not supposed to say. The ancient Mexican.
The ancient Mexican.
Mexican.
Ancient Mexican.
Ancient Mexican.
But he knows how to book a guest for the show. You got to give it to him on that.
And he does know how to dole out some crap. When he's backed into a corner, he's a jackal.
Yeah, don't push him too far, man.
Yeah, he seems innocent enough.
Side.
Holy
Jesus!
Jesus!
You don't want to see that side,
dude. He is ruthless, And I mean ruthless. Like, he will blurt stuff out that will just make grown men cry.
What does he attack? Their project
Anything
that failed the most?
No, they're dead dogs, things like that.
Anything.
Anything he finds a little sensitive spot, he knows how to dig in. He'll curse at you, use the worst language, call you mother things. He's ruthless.
Whatever it takes.
And he doesn't look like that at all. That's what surprised us so much.
Yeah.
He's
Roland?
got that smile where you see all his teeth. He just
Yeah.
Like when you were a kid and you drew a smiley face.
Roland?
No, just if I get pissed off, I go from 0 to 1,000.
You go for the
and that's how he laughs
when he gets tickled.
I thought he was trying to do an evil laugh, and then I go right for the jugular.
The worst was when he went off on Poe.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Holy! Oh, you got some of that? Oh, please! I'd love to hear that.
Tickle Roland, but it's a real laugh too. It's a genuine laugh, but it's a soft tickle. He's a soft boy, so you just tickle softly and he'll giggle. But Poe,
the moron.
Exactly. He tickled Roland like too hard.
Oh yeah, he doesn't let anything go.
You're enjoying this.
He was hurting him.
He grabbed him like that bad guy grabbed Indiana Jones' chest in the Temple of Doom. He tried to tickle him like by ripping his heart out.
Roland had a good one.
What did Roland say?
Poe grabbed me like he grabs his dates.
Oh, Jesus.
He doesn't let anything go either. We should add to this discussion.
Give Roland headphones.
This guy holds a grudge. You got that audio there? We're making sure it's clean.
He's tickling him like that white dude in the end of Last Kings of Scotland. He's got him hung from his ceiling.
God, that was brutal, man.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Can't play it?
It was pretty good.
Oh, okay. We can play it.
Oh, goody.
Listen to this. This is what he did to Master Poe because Master Poe was just trying to tickle him, and he tickled him a little too hard.
Roland has two emotions.
Touch him the same way his
How's your
brother
dog?
did.
Is it still dead? Here, boy.
This is the best transformation I have ever seen.
Oh my God!
That should be in a movie.
My condolences.
Here, boy. That was my favorite part.
Here, boy. He goes, "How's your dog? Still dead?" It's like, whoa, because the guy's dog just like recently had died.
Master Poe really loved his dog.
Oh, I know.
I know people love their pets, but Master Poe takes it to a whole
It's like,
nother
how's your
level.
dog? And then he goes, here, boy.
Yeah.
Of course, can you imagine the karate film scene that went through Poe's head?
Oh, forget about it. Just a spinning back kick to your head.
Sure.
That's what it was.
That would be too quick.
See, and he doesn't let it go.
No.
You not like Poe?
No, I don't like. I do like Poe, but just when I flash back, I don't like him.
I flash back. What, to Vietnam? What do you... Have my flashbacks.
Yeah, he has tickling flashbacks. Wake up at 3 a.m. under a blanket holding a broom like it's a gun.
Slow motion.
Charlie's not ticklish.
He's got that medieval page laugh.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill's got a new CD out. What's the name of it again, Bill?
Why do I do this?
And it's on iTunes.
Yep.
And you're playing Stress Factory, New Brunswick, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's right.
Oh, I would recommend going and seeing Bill Burr. But very funny gentleman.
I mentioned his CD because I noticed on there you had a track about Madonna. Is it on the extras?
Yeah.
We've been talking about her lately on the show. What's your problem with Madonna?
Well, this isn't the joke, but lately my problem is it's like, there gets to a point no matter how good in shape you are, you're still 50. It's like, we get it. You have a vagina. Okay? How many different ways can you frame it? I get it. You shave. You know what I mean?
Frame it.
I got it. Just put it away. It's gross at this point.
She's got zero body fat. She's like just into, you could tell she just works out all the time for some reason.
You know when a girl gets fake breasts and they have that really bad blue vein that's on the side? Like
right.
Her whole body looks like that.
Yeah.
She looks like one big fake titty.
And it's and a lot of ligaments are showing in her. Like you could see every joint. She just got like ligaments showing through because she's got no body fat.
She's phenomenally unbelievable shape, but
but like a thoroughbred's in shape, It's like
she looks like the dog, a boxer. You ever seen like that boxer's legs? She has like she has like pit bull legs.
I liked her back in the old days when she had a little
softer,
little
right?
softness to her,
little chub, just a slight chub.
Shooting star.
Blonde ambition, right up till then.
Yeah. Before she got those cone breasts. Before she went with the cones on her breast thing.
I don't mind the in shape thing. Like I don't mind they get set like what we were saying earlier with guys. It's like once you get past a certain age, put a shirt on.
Yeah.
You look
be in shape with the shirt on.
You're in great shape for your age, but it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to see a naked 50-year-old.
Danny opened a picture of her a minute ago. She looked like the machinist. She just looks like
machinist.
She's terrible. It really. I don't mind some ligaments, but she really looks bad.
It almost looks like she has bicep implants or something, or shoulder implants. How do you get your shoulders like that?
Yeah. You know what it is? Yeah, you have a private chef.
Like, look at her biceps, though. They're hanging over her elbow.
Yeah, in shape.
That one is nah.
That's shredded Ethiopian. That's the look she's going for.
Her name should be like Doc Pole. I knew that.
Holy Jesus!
Wow.
Yeah.
So code in the day.
I'm very rarely embarrassed after a joke is so bad.
That was really bad.
I knew what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Something funny?
I know. That really was dead center tree, no airbag. Sneaker laying in the road.
Not a hint of a skid mark.
No.
That was a monumental bomb.
Car overturned with the wheel still spinning.
Oh, the engine's still on.
Dead center tree, you're right. No airbag, no brake marks.
No seatbelt.
No seatbelt. Just a bottle of whiskey, and I'm gunning it. Oh, my God.
We got
suicide by joke.
That was terrible.
We got to wrap up this side, but Barack does his big speech tonight, Bill.
Tonight?
Yeah, and he's going to look like he's coming down from the mountain, right?
Why is that? What that set is? It's a set. He's got a set. It's this columns and.
Well, they went to Greece and they got some ruins. It looks like.
Yeah, they brought some ruins back.
They brought some ruins to Denver for.
It does look like
big speech tonight.
It's a little pompous, if you ask me, to come out looking like Apollo.
It's not a good look.
No. It doesn't.
He should have like those. What are those leaf things like Mercury?
Yeah.
Right
around his head, some grape leaves or whatever the hell it is, and wearing sandals.
Where do you think McCain's going to come out?
Oof.
Come out of a bamboo cage that's underwater. Just comes out a knife.
Rats, Michael.
Comes out a knife in his teeth. If I can survive that, I can survive the presidency.
I think he should just come out of a mud wall behind, like everyone thinks he's not there. He opens his eyes, they're like, what is that? And it's John McCain walking out of a mud wall. I didn't even see him.
What, they're saying it's the White House?
Yeah.
What?
You look at this.
It's a little presumptuous.
Oh, they're trying to make it look like the White House.
Are they?
Looks like a ruin.
Yeah.
It looks like Greek ruins. It looks like he's trying to. This is the common man. He's coming out of the Parthenon. I mean, stop it.
Is there anything funnier than watching all those politicians calling each other privileged? And this person he's an elitist.
Yeah.
It's like, really, Hillary Bilderberg group? That isn't a little elitist?
Elitist. Yeah, she's like one of the biggest elitists on the face of the earth.
Who's ever seen Hillary on a commercial flight to L.A.? She ever been sitting in first class? No.
Hey, there she is walking through the airport, toting her bag behind her.
Yeah.
Rolling her luggage. Stop.
Like the working man.
Right. The working man. I like that how when Barack announced Biden as his vice president, how they came out on stage with their jackets off and their sleeves were rolled up. Like they're ready to get to work.
Ready to go to work.
What kind of work are you going? Yeah, what kind of dirty work are they doing? Yeah. All right, let's dig some trenches. We're going to do some plumbing today. There's no work that they're doing that they need to roll their shirt sleeves up.
Except for taking all the art off the walls of the White House and hanging up the posters from Good Times.
A bunch of. You're saying there's going to be JJ art on the walls? Those weird paintings that JJ did?
Oh, I love those ones. The guy dunking the ball and his arms like 3 miles long.
Yeah, good stuff. I just picture, if Barack gets in there, I just picture a different kind of White House. Like, I've done a lot of jobs when I was robbing houses. No, a lot of jobs when I was doing air conditioning work. I was in a lot of people's houses and a lot of different races. And I've noticed different things that are in common. And a lot of African-American families have African art in the house. That's what I've noticed. And I could just see a lot of African art on the walls of the White House, probably for the first time. Not probably, definitely, for the first time ever. Taking down some of the old paintings of maybe Taft.
Masks, one of those war masks.
Put up a lot of masks, things like that.
Bill, he's very scared of the possibility of Barack being the president.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, you're scared.
There's a whole another wall of white people behind that. That's just
it's just a front.
Yeah, the president and all that. That's just the Illuminati's Caroline in the City. That's like this sitcom. They just write the whole thing.
See,
they just come out and they rehearse. They do their blocking on Thursday, and on Friday they go out and they give the speech.
They do a table read, and then they.
we need rewrites.
That's your one-man show, man. That's great. Bill Burr, I'm paranoid. I would love that.
It is good.
That's very funny, man.
What scares me the most is his vulnerability and what anything that happens to him might cause. Because, God forbid, something does happen, like has happened to presidents in the past, that were for a lot of change, very different, rocking the boat kind of a thing. That doesn't usually bode well for a president. Because there are people out there with...
Are you subtly trying to goad somebody into doing something?
Would I ever do that? I'm just commenting on the fact that there are some psychopaths
Can I
out
ask you
there.
a question? What radical thing are any of them? None of them are talking about getting out of Iraq. None of them are talking... But they're just doing the usual. We're going to get health care.
Well, let me tell you something.
Everybody's going to have donuts.
The middle of the country really doesn't need much more of a reason than skin color to think that that's radical.
Middle of the country, upstate New York.
Well, that's what I mean.
The second you get out of a
that
city.
Too. Yeah, the second you leave a city.
It's very easy to scare the hell out of people.
Well, we're going to have to take care of this here. But because of that, and looking at what happens when police beat a black man or something happens, he dies in custody, and could you imagine something like that happening to the President of the United States, the first black president?
He'll be fine.
I think there will be unrest, I say. Unrest is how I put it.
This is what you're hoping for.
Why would I hope for that?
Because you have issues.
I don't have issues.
You do have issues. You have a gun collection.
I don't have issues. I just bought another one the other day. It's still at the store.
What is it?
It's a SIG 223.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell the same
It's a
story
rifle.
you did a while ago.
Oh, no, it's a brand new.
I remember that you already said you bought a new
I bought
pistol.
a Colt,
but
pistol.
now you got another.
No, now I bought another rifle.
Rifle. Okay.
It's,
What video
SIG.
game was this one from?
This one wasn't from one. I was in the gun store, and I looked at it and was just like,
He
wow.
rented Hellboy.
I got to take that.
No,
I got to get that.
He buys his guns.
SIGs are great
according to the
guns.
video games he's playing.
I have done that, where I played a video game, and one of the guns are really cool, so I go to the gun store and buy a real one.
Do you have the Scarface grenade launcher one?
No, I have one that kind of looks like it. But grenade launchers are frowned upon by, the
law enforcement.
Yeah, law enforcement. I'm hunting with a grenade launcher. Hey, why can't I hunt with a grenade launcher?
So what gun was this again that you bought?
It's a SIG 223. Yeah, it looks a lot like that. That's the one. It's got the same optic. It's that's the guy. That's the
Breaking
rifle.
into your house, the Cali cartel.
That is an attractive weapon. I tell you that.
Do you,
my
have
friend.
like a desk and like a big leather chair with like your initials in the back of it?
A.H.
Let me tell you, I just had my desk delivered, and it matches the rest of the woodwork, and it's giant, it's wood, and it's got leather on the top.
When did the two big ivory tusks?
Yes, I need ivory tusks, and then I want in bones my initials above my head.
What are you going to do with this gun?
What am I going to do with that gun?
What are you going to do
Take
with
it to the range and blast rounds off into targets that look like various things.
The range thing's going to get old and boring. You know that.
Well,
then what are you going to do with this?
You got to go to the range. What's the option?
He's going to hunt the ultimate prey.
The ultimate prey. I am stocking up. Yes, I am. I am stockpiling because I do believe our Second Amendment rights are going to be infringed upon further when the Democrats get into office. And you will see gun laws, these stupid assault weapon bans and things like this that are semantics are going to be put in place. There's going to be more limitations put on people's right to get pistols. And I will not stand for it.
Isn't it great how they're chopping down that tree? The Republicans do the left side, the other guys do the right. They just chop down.
Chop.
Republicans, we can listen to your phone calls.
Yeah.
Microchips in your passport.
I don't care about that as much because
why would you
I'm
care?
not saying anything on the phone.
Oh, God.
I'm not saying anything bad. What am I saying on the phone? Hi, Bob. How are things going? And then I fall asleep. The people that are tapping the phones are falling asleep when my agent calls.
You really fell for that, didn't you? If you're not doing anything, what's the problem?
Okay, what is the problem?
Dude, first of all, I could take a month's worth of your phone calls, and I could splice it and edit together however I want to, and you could never run for office unless you said what I wanted you to say.
I don't think I could be running for office anyway, based on my past on this show.
But if you ever...
He what? In a what?
If you ever had, like...
He was how old?
I mean,
zipper.
No, you know what it is? They're literally doing
Smells
stuff.
like bubblegum and homework.
I don't know. They're literally doing stuff when I was a kid when they used to talk how bad Russia was. They could listen to your phone calls and all that. Like literally 30 years later, now they're doing it. And
it's called the Patriot Act. It's just being used to fight terrorism.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's to protect us.
Yes. It's protecting.
Absolutely. That's exactly what
And then
it is.
occasionally they use it for drug dealers.
Yeah.
I don't want it being used for drug dealers.
And then sometimes they use it for other crimes.
And occasionally they'll buy a new shiny black van and just people disappear. That's like the next level of it.
I want everything. Cameras, scanners.
Yeah. I just give the keys.
They're talking too much on that radio show.
Oh, you're done. You're done.
I am. I'm finished.
Rothschild family's got a black van out front waiting for you. We're going to just hear Bill go,
I'm not organized.
hey, wait a minute. And it's like, where did Bill go?
If they haven't picked up Michael Moore yet, I got nothing to worry about.
They can't.
He's one of them. He's being chased by a forklift. He just ducks into a corner.
They're chasing him with harpoon somewhere.
Unfortunately, we got to get the hell out of here. Bill Burr, Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's got that great CD.
Yep.
I saw the material. It's wonderful. iTunes for the CD.
iTunes is going to be up on iTunes. It is already up on iTunes, and the DVD CD combination comes out September 16th, and the specials going to be aired this Sunday.
Wow, very
August 31st at 11 p.m. I forgot to say that.
Comedy Central?
On Comedy
That's
Central.
great, dude.
Yeah.
I went to the taping. It was great. I'm telling you, it was great. And what about the website there, Bill? BillBurr.com?
BillBurr.com. I just redid it.
Okay.
I got a whole new bunch of pictures and blogs. I'm whoring myself out.
It's all right, Bill.
Nice. Good. Finally. You're finally joining everybody and selling out.
That's right. Showing a little leg standing on the side of the road. Hey, sailor.
I love the fact I can listen to this radio show on my phone.
Yeah.
I cannot get over that.
That's very important to know. Just another way to listen to the Opie and Anthony show. All right, we're out of here.
Have a nice weekend.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Well, shit,
If I get that.
Right.
Then I have to.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Sam 20. 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 Sam 20.